Welcome back to another live stream. How we doing? All right, we got a little bit of green on the chart today. I like it. I'm having fun. I don't want to get my hopes up yet, but it's looking pretty good. So Amy right now is up about 1%. BBIG is down about 4% right now. It's kind of messing around down here in that little supply and demand zone. We have SPY bouncing out of it. That's pretty interesting to see because the last time we were around these levels, look what we saw. Come down, rip up. Come down, little couple of tests, rip right back up. We saw this one right here. I don't know. Let's see what happens with this one. On the SPY overall market, see what's going to happen. See if we're going to get a little bit of bullishness. Again, even though AMC and GME can disjoint from the overall market and kind of do what they're going to do, when there's not giant moves happening, we need the overall market to give us that runway to start to get going. If you guys want, we can talk about this 21 nonsense again. I feel like I've explained it enough. There's not really much more I can explain to you at this point on how these things work. If you have any more questions, we can go over it. But the only way to really screw over the market maker from where we're at right now is to finish well above 21 or move the range down. Now, in order to move the range down, what you would need to see is more in the money call buying. That's it. But with what it was at yesterday, I don't know. We can take a look at the max pain really quickly. We'll do the Ortex data too. Max pain. All right, let's see what it's at for Amy for this week. Did it switch down to 21? Because remember, I was saying it could switch down to 20. We could easily see it come back down to 20. Max pain now, 22. Uh-oh, people. So now we would need to finish even higher. That's what we're looking at here. So let's see. How we doing, everybody? We doing all right? Hold on. Can everybody hear me all right? Is everybody good? Everybody doing all right? Can you guys hear me? AMC Ortex, I can do that. All right, cool. My YouTube stuff was just glitching out a little bit. Hopefully we're good. Let's see here. You can hear me good. To hell with options. Phil's crib. You can't say that, my man. That is coming. I hate to say it. At this point, options are the key to any giant move upward. So make sure you educate yourself on how options are moving price due to the hedging. That's what we need to think about. It's in the money and at the money are important. The out of the monies are important too, but let's go and do a little quick Amy Ortex for today. Honestly, there's a little bit of nonsense and a little bit of stupidness going on over here. I took a little peek before I came on. So utilization came down to 72.44%. We have estimated short interest at 19.84, very high. We have 61,000 shares borrowed, or 61,000 shares returned, 53,000 shares borrowed. So a net change of about like a returning of shares, 7.8 thousand, according to Ortex, which is supposed to be 85% of the market data, but who the hell knows? So let me check GME over here. And then I also want to check IWM because IWM was like 42% shorted yesterday. Like not even just like short volume yesterday, total short interest nastiness. GME utilization, 83.45%. Estimated short interest, 17.86%. Average cost of borrow right now, 1.25. So we're going to need to see that step up a little bit to put a little bit more pressure on everybody. But how we doing, everybody? Tyler loves me. I love you too, Tyler. Yeah, for everybody filtering in right now, if you guys don't mind hitting that like button on the stream, we're going to be on for a while today. Here we go. We're getting a little bit of jumpiness in the pre-market. I like it. I like it a whole lot. Oh, the SPY is wanting to come up out of this range. Here we go. Bad jobless report. Oh, and the market rips off of it. Nice. So watch out for a little bit of volatility later if the jobs report was... Wait, hold on. Let me take a look. Jobless claims. Come on, give me those numbers. Give me the numbers. What do we got for the numbers? Oh, this is not going to work. I restarted my phone because it was being an a-hole. Let's see. Up 55,000 to 286,000. Yep. Okay. So let's see how the market reacts to all of this. It is down in this little demand zone. In the previous times that we've hit this, rip right back up. So let's see what happens. We're up 1.31% in the pre-market right now. Let's see. Thoughts on Blink? Very high short interest. Okay. So the thing with those charging companies, they're probably going to do well over the long term, especially with all the EV just boom that we're probably going to see. those are going to do well. Well, the problem is, yeah, they're shorted right now. They're going to flood the market with supply. But if you see another EV boom, like we saw in, what is it, November, I think we saw with infrastructure bill, oh, they're going to go wild. Let's see. We need an excuse for market makers to throw the put options traders under the bus, then all bets are off. No, not really. Puts are going to be the same as calls on this. So like people are saying the puts. Relax. The puts, all they're going to do, yeah, they could have been using it to just hide stuff, but they've already hedged them. So it's about unhedging. Now, the puts are basically going to be the same as the calls and they're not going to hedge anything until we get above the range. We're well below the range now. The net hedge the market makers are doing right now, if they've broken below the range, is shorting. So if we move back up, they're probably going to take off some of those short-term shorts. But right now, I'm seeing the max pain at 22. So finishing at 21, useless. So let's see. Even right above 20, useless. Doesn't really help us all that much because it just gets us back to the range of like, all right, we're just back in whatever the market maker is perfectly fine with. So we need to see, now the max pain is 22. We probably need to see 23, 23.50, 24, and see if we get a bunch of call buying today. Because what we saw yesterday and the couple of days before, the volume wasn't too hot on these in the money, at the monies. That's going to hurt us. So when we see a bunch of volume at 20, 20 is good. 33,000 contracts at 20 on the call side, 35,000 put contracts at 20 on the put side. That's good. That's potentially 3 million shares that we need to get bought. It's not that many though. We've seen giant volume in the day. So like we right here, 23, there's 22,000 contracts right here on the put side. Only 9,000 on the call side. Like you're not seeing so the way I was trying to explain it yesterday in the video was you have a pyramid, and think of the pyramid as the gamma ramp. We have the upward part. We have the upper part. The top of the pyramid is the 145. We have that perfect. We have all the lower ones, the 60s, the 40s, all the way down, but we don't have that sub 30 ramp to get us onto that really big shoot, which this is something that we need to educate ourselves on going forward. We saw it with BBIG, and that's why they had such a crazy run up, because BBIG, look at all the contracts that are in the money right now. 13,000 at 3.5, 31,000 at 4, 4.5 has 42,000. The at the money here, 93,000 at 5, 38,000 at 5.5. Like the strikes that are right close to the money are the craziest ones. Market makers are hedged. The put traders are also the short traders. The calls, sure, but the moves up. The puts are what damages the shorts to force them to get out. Not really, Streaky. The market makers are hedged. I've explained many, many times why I don't think the market makers are hedging this options chain right now. It costs them too much to do it. It doesn't make sense for them to hedge unless it breaks out of a range. Let's see. It's to show BlackRock they can't keep manipulating the play, buying 7 million in synthetics this week. BlackRock didn't buy this week, Phil. BlackRock hasn't even confirmed that they buy. Guys, this is the thing here. We really need to tighten up with the information that we're spreading and what people think that they know. I tweeted out a couple of days ago. Where is it? Right here. It has to do with 13F season. I was like, now that 13F season is coming, but I'm going to try to get ahead of this. Anytime you see an institutional purchase, it was not made on the date of the filing. So you're going to see the date come out, but it was made in Q4. So even if BlackRock bought those 9 million shares, which I don't necessarily believe that they did yet because I haven't seen their 13F pop up anywhere else, it was made in Q4, which is October to December. Like it wasn't made in January. Like you can think that they bought it in January. They might have even bought in January, but we don't know. And the number that we're looking at isn't from this quarter. It's from the previous quarter. So we really got to tighten up here, people, with the information that we're trying to spread. My name isn't Justin Frozen Peas and Meat Juice. There you go. What's up, man? Yo, another beautiful day. Yep. How is Ortex data showing covering? What do you mean? Let's see. What's going on with the BBIG calls? They're still nasty. They're still nasty. Well, then they're screwed, assuming we move. It's the calls that are going to screw them, because if they're hedging the puts, then the puts run out. They unhedge the puts, hedge the calls. And there's probably the other thing about this chain is that they've probably used it to hide a lot of FTDs. So if they just screw up this chain and then have to create them again, it's like an exponential effect. So let's see here. Yeah, also for everybody new filtered in, make sure you guys hit that like button on the stream. Just helps out with the algorithm. You guys hear me all right? We're good? We all right over here? We're good? Correct me if I'm wrong, but we can't confirm or deny institutions bought or sold during any quarter until the 13F is filed. Yes. Meaning if in Q4 shares were purchased or sold, we wouldn't know until Q1. Lex, yes. BlackRock info came from Al from Boston. Well, he's wrong. Just pointing it out there. He's wrong on that. He was pointing out the Bloomberg terminal. The problem is that their 13F is nowhere to be found. And it was from last quarter. Anyway, 13Fs, unless you're ARK. ARK is the only one that's going to be doing the daily trade notifications. And other than that, you're not going to get any daily, like you're not going to get when they purchase on that day. They don't do that. Keith, thank you so much for the super. Yes, keep it up, STV. Help the community tighten up its DD and not look like actual dumb money. When we mindlessly repeat this stuff, the shorts benefit. Yes. Guys, I'm trying to give you guys the best information here. Like, it's like you got to think logically. And like when I say things, I want you guys to I know people do, but listen, don't go off like the trust me bro stuff. Go off the source of the source of the information. That's all I want to see. Paranoid STV. Bloomberg terminal is always massively delayed. It's just not even that relevant. It's like it's not even going to give you always the correct data. So Amy right now is up 1.26% in the pre-market, looking pretty good over here. GME is up 1.62. We're looking good today, people. Looking good. SPY's bouncing out of the zone a little bit here. We're looking all right. Check out the XRT FTDs. Okay, XRT FTDs. What's XRT? Oh, what is XRT? Holy shit. What is this thing? What's in XRT? Hold on now. That's crazy. 3-day wedge breakout to the up or down should happen by noon. Interesting day. How's Intel and Lucid looking? We can take a look at that real quickly. Intel, I don't believe they had their earnings, did they? No, I don't think so. Lucid, I mean, Intel just kind of hanging out. I don't personally like Intel. Oh, Lucid having a day over here, up 2.7% in the pre-market. One fast duster. If you're in here, buddy, I don't know. You asked me about XRT last week. Interesting. Sorry, I must not have seen it, man. GME is in XRT, but under 1%. ETF with GME. Ho, 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 ho. They are messing with that thing. They are messing with that thing. Oh boy. The short interest on XRT, 200%. That's a little suspicious. Smash the like button, says old ass ape. There you go. XRT looks like an S&P 500 ETF. Let me take a look at what actually the title of XRT is. Retail ETF. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Total performance index derived from the retail segment of the US total composite index. Okay. So GME's in there. That's crazy. This thing is so shorted right now. Like 286% shorted. That's crazy. Amy or text data. Yeah, I can go back to it right here. Let's see. AMC Ortex data. Here we go, people. We're having a good day so far. Having a good day. 19.84% estimated short interest. 101.78 million shares estimated shorted. It's a lot. That is a lot. Good morning, STV. What's up, Game Changer? How you doing? But that's also due to closing offering data available at different times. Okay. All righty. Let's see what's going on over here. All right. How you guys doing today? You doing all right? You feeling okay? Is everybody freaking out about the same things that I'm losing my mind about over here? Just feeling like I'm banging my head against the wall sometimes. Good morning, SCV. Can you explain the whale that sold the puts for 35, break even 18, something they bottom ticked it yesterday? Yeah, so that could be a hedge, Ryan. That could just be a really big hedge. And if their position is break even at 18, 19, it depends on which direction it is. I think it's a bullish position. Yeah, that would be, so it would need to stay above 18 by the end of the week in order for them to make money on the break even. But that's a weird one. I don't know why they would do that. Played XRT last year, ran a little over 100. It's been over 300% many times before because of data which isn't always released at the same time. So when you have company offerings or other company buybacks, you end up with high short interest. Broke to Stoke, very interesting comments right there. How the hell are you, STV? I'm back for another crazy day. I'm doing good, Matt's Duck Suspenders. I'm feeling good over here. What's the utilization on AMC? It's like 70, 72. Days to cover 2.57. Yeah, 72.44% utilization. Days to cover like 2.4. They just borrowed 900,000 shares today on Stonko Tracker. I like using Ortex better just because I just feel like it's more accurate than or I borrowed S or any of those. I just feel like Ortex a little bit more accurate because of how much data they're taking in. Stephanie, I did watch that. That was pretty interesting about what they were doing. So let's see. What's the shorted shares on BBIG? Wow, you guys loving the Ortex today. Loving the Ortex. I love to see it. I love to see it over here, people. Let's see. Yeah, also, if you guys don't mind, hitting that like button on the stream just helps out with the algorithm. Let's see here. We have 99% utilization on BBIG, 34.74 million shares shorted, 28.28% estimated short interest. Average cost to borrow, 327%. That is craziness over here. Kelly, thank you so much for the super. Do you think they hacked Al from Boston so they can discredit his value to the apes? I like some of the things that Al puts out, but recently there's been a lot of misinformation that I've had to correct. I don't think there's I mean, I don't know. Have you guys seen what's going on? Has he made a statement on Twitter? I believe his Twitter's still up. If his Twitter's still up, if his Twitter's down, it's probably him deleting his account. So let's see. Is the FINRA rule going active today? Will it do anything? Which FINRA rule? Because I know there's something getting voted on next week and a rule that could be coming into effect next week as well. That's actually pretty big. So BBIG sounds like a better play planes. Sound by BBIG, follow the money. Trey's eye patch. That's dangerous. You're playing with fire. Do you think BlackRock is lending their shares to hedge funds to borrow them against us? Bommel, very good question there. So hedge fund lending of shares is a very interesting concept that we've been talking about a lot. People like to say all the time that hedge funds are loaning their shares out. Right now, they're not. So it doesn't make sense for them to do it. And you would see it over here. Oh boy, Josh, that's not good. That is not good. So let's just look at AMC really quickly so I can show this to you. So institutions, we know that they've been piling in on shares and buying a boatload. So what happens is that if institutions are buying a boatload, here's what we would need to see if they were loaning more shares. We would see much higher short interest and much higher and basically similar utilization and cost to borrow. But we're not. So we're seeing lower utilization and lower cost to borrow. So what they're doing is they're buying the shares. They're saying that they will loan them out, but those new shares are not going out on loan, which is messing with our utilization because utilization is the amount of shares that institutions are willing to lend versus the amount of shares that have already gone out on loan. And when you think about scarcity in the securities lending market, well, if there's more shares, there's less scarcity, cost to borrow is going to be lower. So that's kind of what we're looking at there. But again, BlackRock did not buy in this past week in that amount that a lot of people were saying. That's just incorrect and not the correct way to look at the data. Yeah, what do you call it? The Brazilian stuff. Yeah, remember it's 5-1 or 6-1. So you have to divide that number by like 6 in order to. So if you divide it by 6, then you'll probably get a close number to what we're trading at. Spitfire. So it's not crime because the price would not actually be the same because the Brazilian the Brazilian thing, it's literally like it's like an ADR, an American Depository Receipt, and I believe it's 4 for 1, so it should come down. It should I don't know. That's an interesting one. Because in my mind, you take the price, divide it by whatever how many it should be, and that would make a lot more sense. But maybe you don't. Hold on, that's an interesting one. Yeah, Josh, I'm not going to be commenting on that. That's not really my place to talk about it. If it's true, that's not good. If it's not true, then I mean, hopefully, he can get cleared and start putting out because I know people like his content. But I don't know if it's true. We don't need any of that in this community. That is not what we want to see at all. That is a terrible look if it is true and that has been happening. Because here's the thing. What us as content creators are here to do, especially interacting with everybody in the community, is work, is spread information, not like interact with people on like a personal note. Sometimes like we do, like we make friends and stuff like that, but that's not really the goal of what's going on here. So if it's true, that's not good. And that really does not have any place in the community. And we should not accept that at all. If it's not true, we've seen a couple of things like this happen in the past. Then hopefully he gets his name cleared, but I don't know right now. So let's see how it plays out. But that's all I'm going to say about it. If you guys keep talking about it, I am going to time you out. So that's not something we want to be talking about all day long. Let's see here. Good morning, David. How you doing, my man? Theta Decay and yeah. Just answering a question. Let's move on. Yep, 100%, man. All right, people. Here we go. Yeah, for everybody new filtering in, if you guys don't mind hitting that like button on the stream, not a hedge fund. Shut up, buddy. All right, so BBIG down to about 4.5. Spy's looking good here, people. Today could be a real fun day. If the market's gonna give us a little bit of runway here, we could really start to have some fun. Again, so remember what we were talking about last week? Dan, what's up, buddy? All right. So remember we were talking about last week how the option chain was like stacked up, like close to the money. It's stacking right here, but like we would need the 19 and the 18 to really look good. It's not right now. There's 2,000 at 18 and 6,000 at 19. Not too crazy. 10,000 at 18 on the put side at 19,000 at, or sorry, 6,000 at 19. So we would need to see above 20, which would be good. But again, it's not going to make a whole lot of a difference until we can finish well above max pain. That's what we need. Let's see. 5.4 to $1. That's what I was thinking. But I don't know because maybe I'm just doing maybe it's already corrected. Maybe it's already like the exchange and you already do the calculation and then it's at 96 and then that's screwed up. But I don't know. Spy's getting a little jumpy here. Remember, we did get those jobless claims data and the market is trending up a little bit over here, which is kind of a nice thing to see. I mean, we've seen this a couple of times in the past when the economic data does come out, but it always, I mean, with where the market is, I'm hoping that we get a nice pop out of this little zone at the bottom here. I'm hoping for Biggie to come out. I also fixed this box for you guys, the one that I messed up yesterday, and it is now locked. So we can see here, it's the same as we had before, right at basically 459 for the top of the box. So let's see what happens with Biggie today. GME up 1.58. It's at 108.25. Nice little break above 10. Little run would be pretty sweet. Amy trying to get above 19 over here. See if we can break that, get our way up to 20. Hopefully that would be pretty sweet. Any news about Cryptide? Not that I've seen. Can we go over 20 again, 21 again? I feel the hour we spent together yesterday, you weren't clear enough. Yeah, 21's nonsense right now. So right now, you just said finish above max pain yesterday. You said Lou was wrong to finish above max pain yesterday. No, Lou said finish at. Okay, guys. You're not listening. You're not understanding what I'm saying, and I think this is happening with Lou's stuff too. It's getting misinterpreted. Max pain yesterday was 21. Everybody was saying, let's get the price to 21. That means you're saying, get the price to finish at the price that the market makers make the most amount of money. Yesterday, I was also saying, we need it way higher than that. We need it 22, 23, 24 for it to really make any real difference. So trying to get the price and coordinate the buys, which retail won't be able to do anyway. So here's the other thing that doesn't make a lot of logical sense. Like this is like the whole thing is like if you're going to be buying on these brokers that aren't going to a lit exchange, it's not really going to affect the price. So what people are going to do is just buy on brokers that potentially are going to internalize the price and limit price discovery, and then you're not going to see any price action. So how do you avoid that? Well, you'd buy in the money at the money options in order to force the market maker to do it for you, and at about a 10x multiple, like I said in the video yesterday. Now with max pain being at 22 today because it shifted up due to more put buying and less call buying, well, 21 is even more useless than before because we finished there. It's right where the market makers want it. So what I'm saying is, hey, yeah, okay, it would be great to trade a little bit higher than we were trading at right now, but I don't want anyone thinking that if we get to those prices, we're going to see a massive boom. That's not what's going to happen. We've been in those ranges before, and remember, like what I've been saying for the past couple of weeks, that it's this range that the market makers keep it in around max pain, and they're fine. They're delta neutral. They don't have to do anything. If it breaks above, that's when you see the hedging and they start to come in and buy. So when you see whatever max pain price it is right now, let me pull it back up. For this week, it has now shifted back up to 22. So 22 now. So you need it Unless so there's 2 things that you can do. You can either get the price of the stock above max pain, above the range of max pain, or you can move the range lower. How do you move the range lower? Well, more call buying. Now, I'm not saying go do that. It's just what could potentially happen. I was hoping today, in order to kind of be like, all right, I'll take a little bit of an L on this so we can move the max pain lower to 20 or 19. So 21 is actually a relevant price. So if we get it to 21, then it actually could make a difference, but it's not right now. Let's see. You said get it to 21 the last hour, so if they short it down, it would close at least over 20. Keith, again, that doesn't matter. It literally doesn't matter. Like, that's the thing. And no collusion over here, guys. Come on now. It literally doesn't matter. Like I've tried to show you guys this so many times. About the range of max pain and what we need to see in order to really mess with the option chain and the market maker. If you finish close to max pain, it's useless. It's useless. You need a solid break well above for it to make any significant difference. There's only so like we said earlier, if we finished above 20 right now on the puts and calls, there's 33,000 contracts at 20. Awesome. Great. Cool. 1.5 million shares potentially if these ran in the money. Awesome. Then puts 35,000. Well, if they were hedging these, that's another 1.1.2 well 1.5 million. Awesome. But that's only 3 million shares. He made another video 22 or up. There we go. That's more like it. That is awesome. So maybe somebody told him, okay, this is what we're actually looking at. And I'm in agreement with that 22 or higher. But actually today I want it higher because Max Page shifted up to 22. And there's a range, guys. So it's a little bit of a range. So you need to either move the range or you need the price to finish above the range. In order for it to make a significant difference, it'd be great to trade at 20, 21, 22, but like it's not going to change our cause. It's just going to be like, all right, you have a higher number in your brokerage account right now, and if you don't like if we get to 20 above 20 this week and the market makers are like, okay, whatever, it doesn't provide enough buying pressure going into the next week for them to not be able to just short it right back down. If you finish above well, okay, so max pain's 22 now, so you're going to need 23, 24, 25. If you finish there, okay, well, that's enough buying pressure that can get enough FOMO, maybe a little short covering. It gets you a little bit of gamma and can take us into the next week. But 20 is useless. It's not going to do anything for us. So that is the main point of everything that I want everybody to understand and not get their hopes up about, okay, we finish above 20, we explode. That's not what would happen. We would need to finish above the max pain, the range that I've been talking about in order for it to get going. So hopefully everybody understands that. That's what I'm talking about here. Just admit it. We want to close today above 25. Jeremy, yep, 100%, buddy. Yeah, so if you guys don't mind, hitting that like button on the stream just helps out the algorithm a little tiny bit. Let's see. Let's see. Daniel, thank you so much for the super. Where are the shares? Has a video 1 year old saying FTDs are more sinister, legal, and resettable than naked shorting. Okay, so when you create the FTD, you can mess with stuff a little bit more with the option chain and hide things and not deliver on your obligation and basically just do whatever you want. The FTDs though are going to arise from naked shorting or not delivering on in options agreement. I predict the market will close today. There you go. SCV, that is about 38% up. Birthday candle. Oh, that would be sweet. That would be sweet. The FTDs now, they're not okay. So the thing is that they can hide them. So what we're seeing is like the newer FTDs, in my opinion. So like they can hide the FTDs in the option chain. That's why we don't see them just like continually just high, 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 high. And remember with that threshold list nonsense that we saw that one time with AMC, we're like on the last day for it to like really get interesting or like a couple of days before it was really going to start to screw them. They just moved them to somewhere else. And you can do that in order to reset the clock. So they're messing around, moving the FTDs all over the place where it kind of resets everything. It's silly, but the FTDs are still there. Let's see. BBIG has 1.1 million FTDs that need to be covered today. Oh, that's pretty interesting. Yeah, so it would be nice to see a close well above max pain. So that is what we're at here. We can't just say like max pain, cool, yeah, but we need it well above. That's what we need to see here. Changing my YouTube name to STV's ankle. There you go. You have 3,000 to buy more AMC Friday. Forget 21. Let's make it 22, 23 or higher. Yeah, Jared, the thing is that if retail wants to do that, there is not, if we're trading at 18, there is not enough time in the day for like halts and stuff to really get it solidly above there in my mind. And you would need to flood the market with, so you would have needed to start doing like today. Like you would need to get it to like 21 today or 2050 today to like really give us a chance to get up there, unless we're going to see a massive 20% boom, which we've seen on Fridays before. So let's see what happens. 50 end of the day. There we go. One market maker can reset another market maker's FTDs for a fee. Yeah, they pretty much can. They can just shop them around to different houses. It's nonsense. The FTDs are still there for AMC from like a year ago. They're probably around there somewhere. They probably closed out a decent amount of them, but they're probably still there. So again, on Biggie over here, what's the volume on this today? So on Webull, it's saying 1 million in the pre-market. Interesting. SPY's looking all right here. We have about 30 minutes until the market opens. Every AMC and Bitcoin movement together, and they do that sometimes. They do that. Here we go, people. Hopefully everyone's having a good day. Hopefully we're having some fun. What's up, Vix? What's up, Lee? How you doing, my man? Let's see. Is buying in the money calls a good strategy? Yes. Like guaranteed 100% yes. So let's see. We're looking good today. We're up 1.8% in the pre-market. SPY's up 0.5%. GME's up 1.62%. Let's have some fun, people. Let's see. All righty. You got $15 AMC calls expire on Friday. Going to expire exercise as many as possible. Meat jacket. Atta boy. We've seen how GME ran to 250 from like 180 a couple of months ago upon market opening. So rigged AMC can do the same thing quickly. Then it's over possible. So the thing is that these stocks can go at any time. That's the thing. It's like waiting around for that next giant boom. Oh, we got the Mask Gang in here. What's up, people? How you doing? What's up, Mask? How are we doing, everybody? Let's have some fun today. Let's have a good time. Send you a DM on Twitter about a transfer. Can you look at it when you get a chance? Yeah. Let me take a look quick. All right. Hold on. We're going to get TMI over here real quick. Hold on. Let's see. TMI, I sent you the link, buddy. Let's do it. Let's have some fun. All righty. Hold on now. What are we looking at? Oh, yeah. Over here. Let's see. Robinhood to public. Huh. Interesting. I don't know. That's an interesting one. Hold on. Where's this blue? Oh, here he is. We got our masked friend over here. You ready, buddy? 3, 2, 1. Bing bong. Here we go.
What is popping? What is going on?
Not much, man. How you doing?
Good. Did I beat everybody here or what? Let's see.
I think you did.
If I got here before, you guys owe me 10 push-ups.
Hey, we got some masks coming in quick. I went over to Twitter real quick and you're like, send the link. I was like, oh, here we go. All right, man. Looking decent in the pre-market so far.
Not bad, man. Not bad at all. Everything is green right now, so I'm very happy. If anyone has calls after yesterday's puts, you guys are freaking happy as hell.
I was thinking about it after this move into this little zone down here. Comes down to the bottom. Nice little push up here. I mean, it could get a little interesting if you look at it on the 4-hour. Like the last time I've seen like it come down into this zone right here, it just rips.
Is that SPY?
Yeah.
Yeah, the last time it went on a 17% rip, like it was stupid. I was like,
it could get gnarly.
I'm looking at this like, well, the thing is this, right? We had positive earnings. When we had negative earnings, red pre-market. Mm-hmm. Positive earnings, green pre-market. So I'm just like, okay, cool. What's going on this morning? American Airlines, they did well. So far, so good. The next thing I'm looking for now are some YOLO plays on Netflix and Lucid.
Ooh, Lucid was looking good in the pre-market today. Lucid could be decent.
If they hold,
is there a little 1348 lurking around there somewhere?
If they hold those shares,
yeah,
I think it's gonna go do. I'm looking for next week 45 is what I'm looking for.
Ah, that could be sweet. Ooh, Alexander, can you check Sizu or DBGI Ortex? Yeah, I can hit that real quick. C-Sams, thanks for the super. Don't fall every time for the same thing. It is Thursday. They will drive the price up today, only to crush it tomorrow. I mean, hopefully we get a little bit of buying pressure, and if everybody wants to buy tomorrow, go for it. It's just like educated on what the prices are actually going to mean. Max Payne's up to 22 now, so we're going to need a little bit higher to really make any difference. Let's see. Face reveal.
You know what? You might need to take off that mash for the VIX.
Me? I know I might have to.
You just might. All right, guys. You guys have a good one. I'll catch you guys in a bit.
Later, boss. I'll pop over in a little bit.
All right, buddy.
All right. DBGI Ortex, 50% utilization over here. We got 4% short interest. This isn't really a short squeeze play on this one. Let's see here. We need volume. We need buying pressure is what we need. Yeah, volume's a little bit lower in general on AMC right now. Also, for everybody that just came in here, make sure you guys hit that like button on the stream. Thank you guys so much for all the support you guys have been giving me. Let's have some fun today, people. How am I feeling? I'm feeling pretty good, man. Tomorrow is payday. Buying tomorrow. I'll buy what I want to buy. There you go. There you go. Netflix and Lucid. Those are the buys. Thanks for that up. There you go. BBIG thoughts today. Needs to break out of this little range that we're seeing here. Hold on. Where is it? So where is it? I'll throw it on the 5-minute. I think it's easier to see on the 5-minute. Yeah. So we came up right through, like kind of consolidated this range right here, broke up, nice little buying pressure all the way up to the highs that we saw at basically 6 in the after hours. Came back down, hit the bottom of this zone, bounced right back up. Now it's kind of just trading smack dab in the middle of this previous supply and demand zone. So if it can get this nice break above, that's going to be awesome. If it breaks down below, watch out on BBIG, but there still are a lot of options on this. So if it starts to get going, it could get gnarly. Talk about AMC options, Mr. Vix. We've done it a lot. I don't know. I mean, I might talk about it a little bit more today, but it's just I can't keep saying the same thing. I can. I mean, that's kind of my job, isn't it? Because people are just going to be like, no, you're wrong. And it's like, I'm just showing you like what exactly is going on here. XRT, big FTDs. I saw that. Somebody brought that up earlier. It's an ETF that holds GME. That is nasty. Like, look at this nonsense over here. So XRT, I haven't seen it confirmed it holds GME, but you guys have said it is. A lot of people have also said that there's some like weird buyout merger stuff that happened in this ETF that kind of mess with it a little bit. So, I mean, we've got 266% estimated short interest right now on this thing. And the exchange, hold on, let me go back. What was the exchange reported last January? Wasn't that crazy? I mean, it came down a little bit, but now it's just gnarly with the exchange reported. That's pretty sick. Let's see. Bought BBIG and AMC pre-market today. There you go, Chuck. Hopefully that works out for you, buddy. What are we looking for Amy today in preparation for tomorrow? I would say a nice little break of 1950 into the 20s today. In order to see us get it, because here's the thing. If this is also a very interesting thing that I want everybody to pay attention to. If we see a big jump today, it's going to entice call buying. If you entice retail investors to buy calls, I mean, it depends on where they're going to buy them. But if they buy at the money, in the money calls going into tomorrow, it shifts the range lower. So if it ends up being enough call buying to shift the max pain back down to 21 or even back down to 20, it makes it easier for us to get that close above max pain. We don't need to. I mean, it would be nice to see, and it would be a real nice boost going into next week. But can SPY get back to 460 today? That would be aggressive, man. I mean, it might. It's possible. Lucid up 4. Lucid's up good. Chinese stocks are the money makers today. Oh, and high kids, one fast duster. I typically, I mean, I'll trade them sometimes, but I don't want to buy those just because of all of the, what do you call it? All of the nonsense that happens with like regulatory, like, oh, we're going to delist China stocks. Like, that's not something I want to deal with. And like, that's not a risk that I want to deal with in like long term. Let's see. There's a new Twitter scandal. Which one? What did Twitter do? Let's see. SPY going to 430. That's where I have the other range. It's like 440 something. And if it stays up and holds up good, I mean, it's probably going to come back up out of this range. The institutions are going to buy it around here. But if it comes down, the institutions don't like these purchases right here. Oh, Joan, we're not talking about that. I addressed it earlier. If it's true, we don't need that in our community. If it's not true, I mean, hopefully he gets his name cleared. But again, we're gonna wait until see how that plays out. I'm not commenting on that at all. That's not like my job here. Let's see. Let's see. Could they be in some shady activities with the deep in the money calls? Like who the F is still buying those? It could be used to hide some short interest, or it's big institutions trying to screw over market makers right now. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Jorge, that is very false. I'm gonna no stop that. Andrew, what's up, man? How you doing? Can I get an Ortex check on AVCT? Let's see here, Jorge. I don't know if you're making a joke there, but that's all right. Here we go. AVCT, little Ortex update. Ooh, borrowing a lot on this thing today. High short interest, high utilization. I mean, that one still looks decent over here. Let's see. Audio listener. All right. So AMC right now is at 1860 in the pre-market, up 1.53% right now. The SPY is up 0.5%, which is good. GME is up 1.53%, looking decent, up $1.63 at 108.20. But BBIG is down a decent amount in the pre-market right now, 7%, 32 cents. So a couple of days ago when we were talking about it might be time to start getting out, that was probably a good time to start taking profits. So let's see what happens. It can always rally back with all those crazy options, but let's see. Let's see. Prague will pop today. Hopefully that would be pretty sick. BBIG Ortex. We did it a little bit earlier. It's like 99% utilization, really high cost to borrow, and still like 27% shorted. So VIX is TMI or twin brother? No. Today we rise. There we go. Let's have some fun today, people. We're gonna have a good time over here. Let's see. All right. So we got about 20 or 19 minutes until the market opens. Let's see how everything's going to play out. Does pre-market matter? Pre-market can give us a little bit of an understanding. I'm shadow banned. That's annoying. If you guys want to help me out, just hit that like button. I mean, I guess. What were we looking at right here? Does pre-market matter? Pre-market can give us a little bit of a good indication of where we're going, like of where we're going on the day. But again, once the market opens, you see that volume come in, it's going to be like the first hour and a half of the day. Once it settles down, then you're going to really be able to pick a direction. Let's see. Naked Short. What's up, man? How you doing? Just got my own I own AMC NFT. Ho ho ho! There you go, buddy. There's an online smart group for people with ankle fetishes. Do I trade pre-market? No. I trade a lot of options, so you can't do that in the pre-market. The options market opens. It's the same as like it's just opens at 9:30, closes at 4. Sometimes you can trade some ETF options after like 15 minutes after the market closes if you really want to get a little spicy, but it's very, very risky. Fernando, thank you so much for the super. I appreciate that, buddy. BBIG cost to borrow money. We need MC plus 40 for gamma. What's MC? That's not checking out in my head right now. We need MC. Market close. Market close for I don't know. Let's see. I see your video on my phone. Oh, cool. Broke the stoke. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. I mean, I don't see why they would censor me. Like, I'm just kind of hanging out here. Let's see. Cheers, Vix. You rock. Anytime. Not going to talk about SNDL. They have a super high float, and when you come over and take a look at their short interest, it's not great. The last couple times that I've looked at it, Sundial. I mean, are they pumping right now? They might have done something recently. So the Sundial short interest. Oh, it actually looks a lot better than it did. So 97% utilization here, 13% short interest, decently high cost to borrow. What are they doing right now? Their business model is a little wonky, and they have a super, super, super high float. So like their float is, hold on, where is it right here? Their float is 2 billion shares. So it's going to be a lot harder to move this thing, even though it's a really, really low priced stock. So what's the market cap on this thing? 1 billion. So you don't need that much money to do it, but you're going to need a lot of people piling in to move sundial. So I don't know. It's not my top pick at all. I've talked about it a few times in the past and what they've been doing with their acquisitions and stuff. If they continue to go, the problem is with these, you really need good legislation to come in and good like policy to come in to benefit those companies. If it does, those stocks can rip. Let's see. BBIG's on SSR today? Is it? It might be. Oh, yeah, it should be. BOG doesn't break 450 soon in the AM. It will definitely go lower than 4. It could. You got to look and see where it's going to bounce around in this range at. So let's see. Like when you look at it right here, it's kind of hard to see for you guys, I think, but it's smack dab in the middle of this supply and demand zone. So it's really going to be a battle between the buyers and sellers on what they want to do. Sundial has a 100 million buyback, $100 million or 100 million shares. So that'd be 10%. That's interesting. I did not know that. That's pretty cool. I mean, if they're going to do that, if they do a buyback, that they could go. GME also has a buyback facility, I believe. So if they drop the price too low on GME, they're going to buy back some shares, I think. And Alcana merger will take a lot of shares off the market. Interesting. Interesting on that one. Just loaded up on the Pixie, $100 million. Oh, it's 200 million shares, though. Oh, Sundial. Hold on now. That could be a little interesting. BBIG volume nice so far. Yeah, but it's selling volume. What is this on Biggie? It's 1.26 million. It's all right. All right, so we got 14 minutes until the market opens, everybody. Let's see here. You're in Sundial at 207. Let's go. Hopefully the people come back for you. I don't have a Sundial position. So let's see. You bought Leaps? Could go. All right. I mean, I'll take a deeper look into that. If they're going to do some stuff like that with decent short interest, it could be a decent play. I think Sundial is the latest attractive. Yeah. Tilray. Yeah. I mean, the American ones, remember, they're Canadian, so it's going to be a little bit different. So if the US comes out with stuff, Sundial may not get affected as much. Do you think maybe shorts really want to cover now that the price is so low and just can't do it this week because of the option chain? Yeah. Joan, I think that's a really, really good way of thinking about that. Does a market crash affect AMC, assuming AMC comes down too? So a market like big crash, big wild crash. There's two ways. If it's a 2008 like crash and they turn off shorting, AMC will come down first and then really, really explode because they won't be able to short it. If it's just a normal big correction, AMC is going to tank with it like we've seen it do over the last couple of weeks. Now, if it gets down to a low enough price where the shorts are like, all right, it's probably time to get out of this thing, then yeah, it could go down first. There's more shares shorted, and then they start covering just more shares at a lower price. That could eventually be good. So that would be like the final boss shakeout that we would start to see. Any news on Tide? And I don't think there's any news on Tide yet. I know there's a ticker list that on StockTwits. I haven't seen it anywhere else, though. Biggie selling off a little bit here. Joe says, if you decide to do calls, please do them closer to the money. Take it decent. Okay. Here's the thing that I want to show you guys about calls and why it's important. What is the $17 strike priced at right now? I mean, it is pre-market, so it's basically the same. Hold on. So this is the power of buying at the money, in the money options. So I just want to show you guys this really, really quickly. It was in the end of the video last night, but I don't know if everybody saw it, and it's very important. So right here, $17 weekly strike is what we're looking at. It cost about $160. The current trading price at close for AMC was $18.32. The delta on that, which is how many shares the market makers would need to buy in terms of a percentage, was 0.7464. If you took your $160 and put it into that $17 strike, how much would the market maker have to buy worth of stock? $1,367. So then you took your $160 and basically turned it into $1,367 worth of buying pressure into the stock. That is the power of in the money options, and that is one contract. Think of if it's 1,000, 2,000 contracts that are piling up there. It gets interesting if it starts to pile up with scale. That is the power of in the money, at the money options. What is that? Like an 8x multiplier? You're taking money and you're just like basically saying, all right, I want buying pressure into the stock. I only have this amount of money. What can this money get the market makers to do? Well, that's what happens there. So hopefully everybody understands that. Let's see. Do you see the markets bouncing over the next few weeks? The market could bounce here going into the Fed meeting next week. But again, if we're going to get statements from Powell about rate hikes and tapering and balance sheet, it's going to be interesting. So Amy right now is up 1.64% in the pre-market, doing all right over here. We got BBIG down 31 cents, 6.84%. It is now a little bit lower in this range right here. It's still pretty much in the middle. GME is up 1.9% at 108.59, looking decent over here. Let me spread this out a little bit so we can see it. We got 11 minutes until the market opens, people. Let's get excited. Come on, it's called leverage. Exactly. So we should all YOLO the $17 calls. No, I'm just trying to explain, like that's just an example of what could happen if you start to see like in the money call pileups. I'm not saying to do it. This is just an options lesson in general. Like if you're gonna go for the furthest strike out on the options chain, you're probably gonna lose all your money all the time. Let's see. Did GME have a high short interest before this? It had 140 at least percent short interest. Buy through lit exchange, IEX, yes. So at the money options and buying on a lit exchange are the key. Your strategy is good, but don't you think they know that beforehand? Going to force it down even more? They could try, but again, the one thing that the market makers and the shorts can never counteract and mess with in terms of manipulation is an imbalance of the equilibrium supply and demand in that influx of buying pressure. How does it come? Is it going to be an institutional buy? Is it going to be retail shorts covering, or are they going to have to do it to themselves? This AME thing is annoying. I've never said AME. Maybe one time because you guys get it in my head, but it's Amy. It's a lady's name. Amy's a lady and Jimmy's her cousin. Lucid up 5. Lucid's doing all right over here. All right, let's see. All right. So, SPY trying to move up a little bit here. I mean, this is looking all right. This is looking decent going into market open. Let's see what happens if we're going to get these buyers coming back into the market. If the institutions feel safe about buying this, I mean, that could be a decent pump on everything. How's IWM doing in the pre-market? IWM was at a 52-week low yesterday. IWM's up 0.5%. The 52-week low on IWM, 204.38. 204.45 is what IWM closed at. Like, that is very low. What's the IWM short interest today? Good question. So IWM was shorted about 42%, I think, yesterday. Let's see what they're doing on it today. If they returned any shares, that could give you a decent indication on where the market's going to go. All right. So they only have borrowed 278,000 shares. They've returned 517,000 shares. The short interest on IWM is still 42%, utilization 86%. They are jacking up IWM a little bit here. That's going to be a little bit dangerous for them over there. Let's get SPY back up here. Going into market open. Here we go, everybody. Let's see. Let's see here. All righty. You got to catch them off guard and buy the calls on Friday or near the expiration and exercise. Right now, they're getting tasty to start exercising calls. Yeah. Can we call Lucid Lucy and SPY James Bond? Sure. Lucid's been Lucy for a while, I think. A lot of people come in the chat and are like, oh, what's going on with Lucy? And I'm like, oh, I don't know. All right, Biggie over here kind of messing around. I'll throw BBIG. Oh, no, hold on. I'll throw BBIG on the 5-minute chart just so it looks a little better with this supply and demand zone. You can see a little better this way if we're going to look at it. So looking at it over here, 5-minute chart on Biggie. Let's see what they do in the pre-cost to borrow on BBIG, 300%. I know, it's insane. Could IWM squeeze trigger AMC? If you squeeze IWM, it'll be like a 5-10% move. It's not that big, because it's going to take so much money to move those things. And guys, we can't go. So yeah, like stocks or ETFs with high short interest. Like, yeah, you can easily have a play on them, but not everything with a high short interest is going to be a massive squeeze play. A lot of them have been, but you got to do your research on like why it's shorted, why it shouldn't be shorted that much, and if those shorts are going to cover in the time that maybe you have options or whatever your investment horizon is on that thing. Let's see here. All right, people. Amy up 1.42% in the pre-market. I like it. GME up 1.9. I like this right here, people. Let's have some fun. We got 6 minutes until market opens. Here we go. AMC might hit 100 tomorrow. AMC Korea. I'd love to see it, my man. I would love to see that. Yeah, for everybody new filtered in right now, make sure you guys hit that like button on the stream. Just helps out with the algorithm a whole lot. Thank you guys so much. What needs to happen so that there is a short squeeze. A couple of things. I mean, options are the key to big moves. So you need to see a good gamma ramp. So you need to see people buying in the money, at the money contracts, and all the way out to see that gamma ramp. So it's like you need to see everything. So the 40s and the 35s and the 30s and even the 145s would be useful eventually, but we need to see that lower part of the pyramid set up in order for us to like get pushed. So I view it as like a ramp down. So in order for, and there's like a ball sitting on top of it. So right now we're sitting at the top of that thing and we're trying to push the ball onto the ramp, but we're far away from it because the options, the concentrations are further out and there's max pain right here. So we're like trying to push it through a wall in order to get that ball rolling. And if we can break through the wall with any sort of momentum, then get us onto that ramp, it just starts to slide down and that's price going up. Let's see. 5 minutes says Hella Bliss. There we go, people. Let's get excited. Thoughts on Meet Kevin versus Bill Ackman video. Bill Ackman likes to be a bear sometimes. He did the same. So in March of 2020, he made a bunch of money basically playing with credit default swaps on the whole market. Then I believe last year at some point he did it again, but it didn't work. Now he's kind of calling for it again. It's possible that Bill Ackman is going to be calling out this correction, but the thing is he's basically basing it on rate hikes. In my mind, I haven't seen the video, but in my mind, the bearish catalyst for this year is rate hikes and sucking money out of the system because we don't know because once money gets sucked out of the system, we don't know what investors are going to do with their money that's parked on the sidelines. Are they going to put it into more safe assets or are they going to still go for high risk, which is like Lucid and all these newer growth companies? So growth could get hit this year and money could just flow into value like Apple, Home Depot, Walmart, all these like dividend companies could have a nice boost this year just based off of where the money's going to flow. Let's see. Korean hedge funds buying AMC on the news. Ho, that's awesome. That's awesome. Can you send me that AMC Korea? I would love to see that if you have a source for that. That'd be awesome. What if Amy drops a 5? What are you going to do? Buy the shit out of it. Like, come on. What are we talking about here? They're going to short it more? Like, I honestly, I didn't see us going down this low, but I really don't see them being able to send it that low unless something crazy happens in the market. Like absolutely wild. Grandpa Barney, what's up, man? Thank you so much for the super. Good morning, Jack and family. Love you all. Let's have some fun. Breathe, buy, and hold. That easy. There we go. Send you an article explaining why how XRT has a high short interest. Broke the stoke. Thank you, buddy. All right, I'll take a look at that right here. Where is that? You send me it on. Oh, here it is. Watching flows in and out of XRT and its monster short position might give investors pause. It shouldn't. If there was a security that highlights the difference between 626% short, yeah, it's surprisingly consistent up there. Produced every 2 weeks. Positive short interest report. Maybe it was in fact not even been created delivery. Market makers completely hedge buying. Interesting. All right, I'll take a look at that one in a little bit. That's pretty cool. Let's see here. If we go to 5, that would be like giving us a cheat code for GTA. I would say so too. Let's see. You think we fill that gap around 16, 17, bring the stock back to the upside finally? It's possible, but if the market, so SPY's coming down a little bit into market open. If the overall market continues to trend to the downside, then we are going to see Amy get a little bit of like, we're going to see it come down a little bit. We're up 1.5% right now. GME's up 1.5%. The SPY's up 0.4%. If we see the buyers come in here, I mean, it's going to be a little good. Rut-row over here. My mouse, not a dead mouse. We're going to make sure we don't have a dead mouse. Let's see what we got going on over here, people. All righty. Do you think they'll tank the market just to cover it? Not really. I think, so here's what's going on this week in my mind of what they're doing. So you got to think about from a longer time frame. What happened back in 2020? Well, yeah, we saw the pandemic and we also saw a lot of money flow into the stock market. Now, what also happened, AMD 1348 cross, interesting. So what we also saw was around that time, these 2022s strikes had most recently come out. So if anybody was buying leaps, they were like far out, they were buying this expiration date coming up this week. So it's a big expiration date across the board for the market, indexes, stocks, everything. So what's most likely going on here is there's a lot of gamma potential, like gamma squeeze potential on a wide variety of stocks. Oh, we got 1 minute to go, people. So because of that, the market makers and a lot of these big institutions who might have sold a lot of these options might be feeling the pressure here because they are down significantly on some of their positions. Now, in order to kind of not be as down, they might want to send the market down a little bit, which is what we've seen. So that's kind of what I'm looking at over here. It's like a broad. They're mentioning what you're saying, Shadow. What? If buying option 1 year out, oh, I missed it. Let's see. All right. Oh, ding, ding, ding. Let's see what we got here, people. We got the SPY kind of flickering around. We got Amy doing its thing. Biggie over here on the right. Let's see what happens. What's my golf handicap? I used to be a 4.5, but I don't know anymore. Let's see. All right. So Amy right now is at a little bit of a candle right here on AMC, up 1.75%, 1.8%. Looking all right here. What's the SPY doing over here? Kind of right chilling up 0.4%. Biggie is kind of struggling over here. I mean, this is on a 5-minute candle. We can put this on the 1 minute for a little bit. So right here, BBIG is kind of in its range here. It's at 422. Let's see if the buyers step in on this thing. Oh, GME with a candle over here. Amy with a candle too. Here we go, people. Here we go. The casino is open. Ding, ding, ding. Here we go. All right. So SPY's looking all right here. Let's see what happens. I'm going to be waiting a long time to do anything on the SPY today to really see which direction it's going to pick. Biggie with a nice, whoa. Look at this candle over here. Amy with a giant candle. Whoa. Here we go, everybody. Here we go. We're starting off the day hot. Here we go. Rockets and basketballs. Throw them in there. Here we go. Oh, coming back down. Volatility to start off the day. Volume so far on Amy, 850,000. On Biggie, 5.4 million. That's pretty big volume over here. All right. So GME, not too crazy in terms of the volume, but up 2.2%. Amy is up about 1.2. SPY kind of just flickering around doing its thing over here. Go DWAG, go. Is it going? Is DWAG starting to pop back up again? Wow. DWAG is well off of the high. Wasn't this almost at like 90? Let's see. Wash your clothes with Tide. I didn't say it. You said casino is open. I just repeated what you said in the chat. All right. SPY getting a nice candle here. Looking like it wants to trend up a little bit today. Let's see if AMC and GME are going to come with it. Big red candle over here. Let's check Biggie. See how they're doing. Biggie kind of chilling a little bit. They're selling Amy a little bit here. They're selling Amy for literally no reason. All right. So we're still in the green here. Let's have some fun, huh? BBIG bounce. It's down 5. I mean, it bounced up a little bit at market open. So let's see what happens. Amy coming down up 1% right now. SPY is getting jumpy over here. My God, it is a 0.7% already. Let's see what's going to happen over here. What's IWM looking like over here? Are they getting some candles too with all that gnarly short interest on it? IWM is popping up over here as well. The key indexes are looking decent. Amy getting sold off though. So let's see what happens over here. GME coming back down. Biggie at 431 right now. A break of 450 would be good. Amy, new low of the day at 1845. High of the day, 1873. So we need the buyers to come back and step in, and let's see what happens over here. Always wait 15 minutes after the market is open. Yeah. Unemployment numbers came out today. They did. I don't think they were very good. It was jobless claims. So, but I mean, the SPY's liking it right now. The market's liking what we're seeing. I mean, there's how many shares did they take out on loan against Amy today? They screwing in with it right now. 286,000. I mean, decent over here. What is this volume? 100. Yeah, they're shorting it right now. Come on. Let's see. Amy now is in the red. SPY might move back down a little bit here. Biggie coming down a little bit. Let's see here. Sofi's up 8. There you go. UK easing the restrictions. Yep, I saw that a little earlier yesterday. That looked decent. Let's see. People loading up on Prague. Interesting. Is Prague ripping today? Oh, Biggie with some buyers coming back in. I like that. That Prague getting bid up a little bit. That's not too bad to see. I mean, a lot of people are holding the bag on Prague right now. Hopefully it comes back for some of you. Ooh, getting some candles over here on Prague. This is interesting. Jimmy is still up about 1.4%. Amy's trying to get a little bit of a bounce back here. It's flat, down 3 cents. It's flickering red to green right now. Let's see what the SPY is going to do. Ooh, Prague is getting a little jumpy. High of the day at 142, coming back down a little bit here. Let's see. Biggie, what are we doing? What are we doing? Oh, little candle here. Little candle. Here we go. Amy, 4 hours, been super weak on the crossovers. St. Cali, which ones, my man? Mara up 8. Is Bitcoin having a day today? Oh, they are selling Amy for some reason here. Huh. Interesting. It's like everybody told them the plan and now they're selling it off early. So if everybody buys tomorrow, it's not going to get us, it's just going to get us back out to a neutral number. Huh. Oh, is George in here? Is G George back in here? Where is he? Where is he, Lee? Where is he, Lee? I don't see him. I don't see him right now. If he pops back in, let's see though. All right, people. Let's see. Amy at 1829 right now. SPY moving back down here. Let's see. Biggie, big volume, 6.67 million already. That's not bad. GME up 1.76. Looking all right here. Let's see if Amy's going to get a bid over here. Last two crossovers. On Amy, St. Cali, which crossovers? G George coming in hot. All right, Amy back into the green. Let's see. SPY's moving back down here a little bit. Let's see. Biggie coming down. Jimmy with a big red candle over here for some reason. Let's see. RSI low. Yeah, RSI is very, very, very low. All right. What else are we looking at? All right, so SPY ran up, coming right back down. Still above this little demand zone over here. Watch. So Biggie's right in the middle right here. SCB, I have a question. Regarding the option chain, do you think GME can squeeze before AMC? Yes. I think with GME's data, I think with the cost of borrow and utilization, that could be that pressure catalyst that we need to start to get going. And if GME goes, AMC is going to come with it. So let's see what happens. AMC end of the day, 2,500. All right. All right. You would definitely get ankles at that price point. All right. So SPY is coming down to the 200 and the 100. Let's see here. 1834 on Amy, 2 cents in the green. GME up 1.64. Let's see what happens over here. Biggie, 7 million in volume. Interesting. Let's see if the buyer's going to step back in on this thing. Run to 12 at a major sell-off just like it has yesterday before running up again. History repeats. Michael Jordan, it could. I was looking at that too. I had an idea about that. I was thinking Max Payne shifted to 22. I saw that. So that was more put buying, less call buying. That's what we saw yesterday on. That's most likely what we were seeing on AMC. It could have been outweighed in terms of the calls, but people could have been closing out some of their call positions, so it wasn't enough to balance it out. All right, so Amy back into the green a little bit here. SPY kind of bouncing off of these levels here, like right at the market open level. GME, Biggie hanging around at 419. It needs to get a bit. It needs to catch a bit over here in some big volume. 1348 cross on BBIG on the daily. Did it now? I think it was getting close, but I didn't see it do it yet. Let me look. The last time it crossed, okay, it did. So the last time it did that, it went really big boom. So let's see what happens with Biggie. During the AMC squeeze, there were some $4 to $6 minutes. Yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy. All right, so Amy coming back up here. SPY making a little bit of a move. Let's see. GME selling off. Biggie selling off. Look out below. Amy candles look crazy right now. I think it runs. It could run. I think we could get a nice, market's up 0.5% right now. The high of the day was up about 0.7, 0.8%. So let's see what happens with it today. If it starts to get going into the positive direction, again, the first couple minutes, like the first hour or so of the market's going to be a little volatile. So let's see what direction it's going to pick today and see. Amy moving back up here up 15 cents, 0.8%. Nice. Jimmy getting a bid here. Here we go. Any word on T0, like T0 or like the 0-day settlement? What's with the boxes? I thought that was TMI's thing. No, they're just supply and demand zones. It's the same thing that TMI is looking at too. They just give you a good understanding of like where the buyers and where the big money comes in. Like if you look at SPY on the 4-hour right here, that's not what we want to see. Look at SPY on the 4-hour. These zones right here are a really good indicator of where we like to see price kind of fizzle out and bounce right out of it. So that's why they're there. Let's see. Amy looking all right. Oh, BBIG with a massive sell-off right now, coming down to 404 of at the low. Interesting here. They are still trying to short this thing, so watch out. 10 more Amy's. There you go, Carl. Atta boy. Yeah, so if you guys don't mind hitting that like button on the stream, just helps out with the algorithm a little tiny bit. Thank you guys so much. Spy trying here, but not doing a whole lot. GME, nice little candle here. Amy looking decent. Biggie struggling today. BBIG is struggling today. So we might take BBIG off the chart and put something else on. What do you guys want to put up here? DWAC, Sofi. What do you guys want to put up there? What do you guys want in the top right? This is the democracy section of the channel. You thought BBIG was on SSR? It is. Lucid. All right, we'll throw Lucid up there for a bit. Let's see. If BBIG starts moving, let me know. All right, so Lucid is at the upper end of this range right here. Look. Whoop. So if Lucid breaks this, I mean, it's using, look at this. It's almost perfect. Oh, you guys are spamming. They're spamming. All right, here we go, people. Spy moving up a little bit here, looking decent. Lead BBIG. You want it up? Whatever you put up, watch it collapse. They are watching. Oh, man. Let's see. I'll circulate it around over here. So Amy looking for a little 1 minute crossover on the MACD. That could look good. Spy just kind of hanging out today. Not a lot of buyers coming in. DWAC running. DWAC looked like it was not running when I saw it last time. Oh, there it goes. DWAC starting to get up there. Hold on now. DWAC up 5. Amy getting a little bit of a pop here. Here we go. Let's see. Come on, let's get above 19. We remember we had the Don Julio number yesterday, 1942 of the day high on Amy. DWAC getting a bid here. Come on, Jimmy. GME is approaching the previous day high at 110.03. A couple of candles there could push it up. Spy not really doing a whole lot here. So let's see. DWAC really getting jumpy. Jimmy catching up too. Yep. AMC shares on loan. It's like 120. How much is it? 109 million. Biggie, what are you doing? Coming down. Coming down over here. What do you guys want? Pixie? Pixie was the other one you want. Shift Pixie. Oh, this thing's going a little bit here. Oh, Spy with a nice little candle. I like it. AMC negative beta today. All right. Don't desert BBIG. Get rid of the Spy. No. If BBIG starts moving, I'll throw it back up there. If something crazy happens, well, look, can I check SDC or text? Norm, 100%, man. I got you. SDC. All right, let's see. Smile Direct Club. Here we go. Whoa, 33% shorted, 99% utilization, high cost to borrow. That one's kind of gnarly. All right, Pixie coming down. Biggie, what are we looking at over here? I want the 5-minute chart on this beast. Biggie coming down back to the low, making new lows over here. Uh-oh. Lucid's trying to get above its range over here. Let's see. Amy, Spy looking good. Hold on now, people. This could be good. Screw the Spy, says Antics. Why do I hate Prague? I don't hate Prague. I'll throw Prague up for a bit for you. They need to do a lot. So their short interest data is coming back to life a little bit over here. But they're going to need that partnership announcement to really start driving their price action. So Spy is coming up to the previous high of the day. Right now, we're about to see it flip. Amy getting a little candle here, 1860. It's up 28 cents, 1.52%, looking decent. Put SNDL up, buyback news. Yeah, I think that's an interesting one too. SNDL up 3%. Oh, Spy with a giant candle right now. Let's see if Amy's got one here. Spy with a nasty candle. That was pretty sweet. Let's see. Here we go. Come on, Spy. Lead the way. Give us a little bit of runway so we can run. That's what I want to see out of you. Spy, keep trending up a little bit. All right, SNDL curling back down a little bit here. Still up about 3% on the day. Amy's up almost 2%. GME's up 2.5%. Looking good over here, people. Don't need to watch Spy. Yes, we do. Let's see. Come on. Oh, Amy. How's Biggie doing? Did Biggie break out of that low? It's bouncing off of this low level. Came down to 398 and trying to bounce back up. Volume 11.83 million on it. It's struggling today. Really struggling today. What about Ford? Somebody was asking about Ford. Ford's getting a little jumpy here with these SPY moves over here. But remember, they had that recall news, so that's not going to help them a whole lot. Let's see. Leaps expiring tomorrow, I think. Yep. 19 coming in 7 minutes, says Long Jericho. Hey, man, I'd be pretty excited about that. Day trade the SPY. Exactly. Not many big orders on the level 2 for AMC Bizras. Interesting, very low volume. What is it? 3 million? Yeah, in the first 15 minutes, that is pretty low. GME coming down now to VWAP, SPY. Let's see over here. Ed Shoe, stop. It's nonsense. The Max Payne's 22. Come on. It's just funny now. I'm gonna laugh at it all day just because like you can't. The logic it's just illogical. Yeah, I want it higher, but I also, in order to break that Max Payne level, in order to break above and really have a big difference, we need well above Max Payne, and I can't make it any clearer than that. Let's see. DWAC by 100 by February. Oh, it could. It could. Roblox on the move. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Hold on now. Roblox, a little bit. Oh, wow. Up 3.8%. SPY, what you doing here? Amy, bouncing off of the 250 over here. Looking all right. 700th like, says Rare Metal Records. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Sofi is still ripping. Yeah, Sofi hasn't really shown any signs of slowing down. Wow, up almost 8%. That thing is moving. Let's see. Amy. Come on, Amy. It could do a little cup handle, whoop, right up. We could see that. SPY kind of chilling over here. Made a new day high at 455.61. I'm not touching SPY until we get a good indication of where it's going today. We could easily see it come down. Was I streaming during the AMC run up in June? No, I wish I was. That would have been fun. I would have been going crazy. I started streaming in like July, but it was night. I recently started streaming during the day, like in November. Good morning, SV. Amy, you are all wonderful. Apes, hit that like if you have not already, says Kidnapped Coyote. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Hold on. My whole thing is glitching right now. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Apple going? Let's see here. Hold on. Is everything all right on your end? Because my yeah, Apple's coming back into this zone. My system on YouTube right now is glitching out a little bit. So let me know if you guys are good on your end, and we'll just keep going regardless. Let's see here. Cost you nothing to do it. There we go. What's up from Italy? Can we get an Ortex update, please? Of course you can. So Ortex on Amy over here. So AMC Ortex update. Let's run it up. Here we go. All right. So AMC Ortex update right now. We have 326,000 shares borrowed, 61,000 shares returned. So they're borrowing a decent amount. We have 19.86% estimated short interest, 72% utilization, and still low cost to borrow due to those institutional purchases. So Apple looking good over here. Hold on, let me look at this on a little bit of a longer time frame. Where are we? Oh, coming back up into the range. I like it. I like it. That's not too bad. Let's see. What else we got over here? Days to cover. Holy moly. On what? Days to cover on what? On Amy? 2.57. It's not that crazy. Does the 1348 apply to crypto? Yeah, it should. It really should. Let's check on BBIG real quick. Uh-oh. Bounce down below the range. That is not a great thing to see. So watch out below on BBIG. Volume not coming in on this thing today. Let's see here. What do we got on the news? All right. So let's pull up what do we want over here? Let's see how DWAC's doing. Let's see. All right. SPY getting a nice little pop here. Amy cup and handle. Yep, that's what I was saying about it a little bit earlier. So like little cup here, handle, come right back up. So let's see if the SPY is going to let us drive a little bit to the upside. Puts on BBIG for this week. You can. I mean, it's already made a giant move. Shaking pair hands out of BBIG. They could. It could be. I mean, you can still get the Cryptide news, and then it goes boom. So I don't know. Let's see. Amy, what are we doing over here? All right, 1857 up 25 cents right here. DWAC's trying to come up a little bit. How long could the Amy game keep going? I mean, we're going to be in it for a while. We're just kind of dealing with a lot of nonsense over here. Just recently found your stream. You are awesome, Christian. I appreciate that, man. Let's see here. Yeah, maybe a little cup and handle on the 1 minute for Amy. AMC about a rip, says Jorge. That would be pretty sweet if it did. I would love it. I would love that. Oh, here she comes. Here she comes, coming back up. Little tiny cup and handle here. Let's see if it gets a little jumpy. The previous day high is 1877, so watch it at that level. It could get a little interesting. 1100 tomorrow, says Lee. Atta boy. Oh, SPY moving up here too. Everything's looking kind of good right now. So let's see. What was this? That's a decent move. It's a decent move. Shorts showing how screwed they really are today. They definitely could be. Definitely could be. 10 minutes chart setting up. Interesting. Go Huskies. I'm an alum. There we go. I'm a current student, sort of. I don't really go to class. I'm glitching in and out. I don't know. Am I? I can't really control it. What do you think is a good fundamental value for AMC right now? If fundamentals mattered, I would say at least 28. But at the end of the day, higher than whatever it's trading at right now. Because here's the thing. Fundamental value doesn't matter if it's subjective. If the market decides that something is worth something, then that's going to be what it's worth. That's it. You can have whatever spreadsheet, whatever analysis you want on it. If the market says you're wrong, then you're wrong. Let's see. When is this securities lending kangaroo court? It should be next week. The what do you call it? Okay. Amy, little cup and handle here. Just broke the previous day high, looking like it wants to come up. We have DWAC moving a little bit here. Let's see if we can get above 19 on Amy. Remember that Don Julio number, 1942 was the day high yesterday. So if we start really going, watch that. SPY's coming up a little bit here. GME's trying to get a little bit of a move. I don't know. Let's see what happens. Ortex on Lucid. Ortex on Lucid is nasty. I'll pull it up for you. Is Lucid ripping? Lucid really getting going. Back above the range now. So broke above. The buyers are stepping in. Amy getting knocked down off of that high. Same thing with the SPY. Really similar price action over here. Same thing with GME. If SVP is a student, I am too. Ford gonna pop too. It might. It might. Hold on now. All right. What's Biggie doing? Did Biggie get back into the range or is it just tanking? Okay, it's trying to get back into the range here. Hold on. Let's see. Hit the like, says Phil. Thank you, Phil. I appreciate that, buddy. All right, what are we looking at? Apple. Do I want to do an Apple trade? We could. Ooh, Apple looking all right. Apple looking all right over here. All right, let's get UAC for a little bit. That's not what we want. All righty, people. People. All right, here we go. Another cup. Yeah, we saw that with BBIG one day. It was like cup, and it just kept going. Volume doesn't matter. It does if it's buying pressure. We need buying pressure. The term volume, in my mind, is result, not a cause. If you see buying pressure and the buyer's willing to buy at higher prices than the sellers are willing to sell them at, then you're going to see the price trend to the upside. 4.5 million in volume in the first 20 minutes. Not too bad today on Amy. Yeah, I mean, that's not terrible. Let's see what happens with the market. If it's going to keep trending up today, that'd be pretty sweet. If it's just slowly melting up today, that'd be pretty awesome to see. That's going to give us a little bit of runway, which was what we want to see. With the market just dragging us down like that, it's tough to get going. Let's see. Morning, SCV. Look forward to your stream every day. I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. All right. Amy looking for that previous day high at 1881 right now. Let's see. BBIG Ortex, please. Yeah, I just did it, but we can go back. Biggie. Let's see. Wow. They borrowed 1.46 million shares on it today. 28.26% estimated short interest. 325% cost to borrow, 99% utilization. Oh, here comes Amy here. Here comes Amy. New day high, 1885 right now, 1886. Trying to make that push above 19. SPY's getting a candle here. It's looking spicy. Here's the thing that we got to look at. We need a little bit of runway for the market to kind of let us start to get going. If we start to see the market trend up, it gives Amy a little bit of room. Then we could start to see us start to trend to the upside. But that is looking decent over here. Come on now. Jimmy coming up a little bit here. DWAC not doing a whole lot. Let's see. IWM short interest, 42%, I believe it is right now. It's pretty gnarly. It is pretty gnarly on IWM. Let's see. All right, here we go. Come on. Get some buyers over here. Volume 5 million in the first 25 minutes. Not bad. SPY moving up here. GME trying to move up. I like it. Where's Biggie? Did it get back into the range? Yeah. Okay. So BBIG came back into the range. Not bad. I mean, you need to see the buyers really take control of this level. It's like playing capture the flag over here with BBIG. It's like they need to capture this level and then start trending above it with a lot of momentum. Where's Prague at? Prague up 2.3. Oh, shit. Amy getting some candles over here, people. Here we go. Looking for that push above 19. Here we go. SPY's moving up here. Everything's trending to the upside here. I like it. I like it. Focus more on AMC, please. Okay. Whoa, here it comes 19, break of 19. Here it comes, Amy. Come on, up 4. Oh, here we go, everybody. Amy's ripping right now. Oh my God, look at this nice little boom boom. GME just shot off my screen just now. 112. Oh, here we go. Up 4.5% on AMC right now. 1914 looking good. GME at 112. SPY's not even getting a whole lot of movement over here. The volume on this candle right now is 465,000. The buyers are stepping back in on Amy and retaking control. Here we go. Also, if you guys don't mind hitting that like button on the stream, just helps out with the algorithm a little bit. Let's see. Come on, Amy. I want it to stay above this level and start to keep going. Here we go. This is looking like it wants to have some fun. Quit my job 3 months ago. There you go, Nicholas. Panic buy. There you go. Oh, Jorge was saying AMC rip soon. He was correct. Let's see if we can capture this level of 19 and use it as a level of support and get everything trending in the right direction. That would be sweet. We need a real boom boom candle. I mean, yeah, that was 1888 to 1922. That's a 40-cent candle. That's pretty big with where we're at right now. Let's see. Shorts covering soon? I don't know. Let's see. Yo. AMC 3-day wedge breakout up. Pumped. My name isn't Justin Frozen Peas and Meat Juice. There you go, buddy. We need volume. We need buying pressure, which is what we're seeing. It could be low volume and we rip. The volume doesn't necessarily matter. Huge 1 minute candle, big volume. Yep. All right. Let's see. Amy looking for that new day high of 1922. SPY, if it starts to get going a little bit, watch out. That could be good. Here we go. Let's see. Where's Biggie? Oh, here she comes. Here Amy comes. Let's see. Let's get Biggie over here. See if they got a candle off of that. Not really. Got knocked right back down. Let's see. What did we have over here? DWAC? We'll throw DWAC up here for a little bit. Jimmy with a candle over here. Here we go. 45 cents off the previous day high. Amy looking good over here today, people. Here we go. Liquid IV chug at 30 AMC. Nah, we're getting ankles at 30. 23 million in volume on BBIG. Jesus. I mean, that's a lot of selling happening on that thing. Buying pressure coming in tomorrow. Why wait? Buy today too. Exactly. You're not going to have enough time. That's the thing that people don't understand. You don't have enough time to get it really going. Francisco, thank you so much for the super. Can I check Ortex on PTLO and LGVN, please? Sure, man. Thank you so much for that super. I really appreciate that. Quickly, hold on. We're going to do this real quick so we can see Amy over here. PTLO. We're going to do these real quick. Let's see. Portillo's. Isn't this a restaurant? 32% shorted, 89% utilization. Decent cost to borrow over here. And then what was the other one? LGVN. Longeveron. 98% utilization, 13.1% estimated shorted, super high cost to borrow. So those are still pretty shorted. SPY moving up here. Amy at 1912. Everything's looking kind of decent today here, people. Let's see if SPY does a little bit of a retest. I'm going to wait to do any sort of SPY trade going into the end of the day. Portillo's is fire. There you go. Cup and handle on BBIG. Little bit, maybe. Little bit. Cracked above 4. We're going to see that fight for 4 right now. The 1 minute MACD cross, 23 million in volume. That's decent. We saw a lot more volume coming in by this time yesterday, though. So watch out on Biggie. They're going to be trying to push this thing down. Did you just proactively offer ankles? I did. Oh, Lee says, yes, Italian beef dip. There you go, buddy. I don't think I've ever had it. Let's see. Oh, SPY getting a nice candle here. Whoo! Up 1.1%, a little bit of a bounce here. So that's kind of what these little levels are telling us. When we see it come down into this level of supply, it's probably not going to stay in there for a whole lot of time. For an earnings play, what do you think about Disney puts? I'm never going to just directionally play in earnings. That's gambling in my mind. If the math says that the market is pricing in too low of a move, then I will play both sides of it. But other than that, I'll just be playing the run up. Look at this move on the SPY. This is big. Here we go. All right, AMC flagging a little bit over here. Biggie coming down into the little lower end of that range. 20 today. We could. No, we only had 10 million in volume after half hour open. Joanne, not true yesterday. We were looking for 100 million in volume in the first hour, and we had like 46 million in the first half hour. You can go look at it. Yesterday, it was there. SPY making a move here. Wow. Anybody's got SPY calls going in today, you're crushing it right now. Let's see. UAC not doing so hot. Amy holding up at these highs right now, waiting for the buyers to step back in and take this thing a little bit higher. Amy flagging. Yep. Killing on my SPY calls. Wanted felons. At a boy. BBIG just trying to show us the right nut. Portillo's is still fire. It used to be better when Portillo family only. I've never had it. Where is it? Where is Portillo's? Isn't that Chicago? Or is it in Connecticut? Maybe I'm stupid. SPY looking really good over here. Feels like I know this 1 minute pattern somehow. Yeah, dropping 10K in AMC and 30 Fidelity through the lit exchange on NASDAQ. Why are you telling me what time you're doing it? Please don't do that nonsense. Amy, new day high, 1924. DWAC coming up. GME with a little candle here. Come on, Amy. Let's get going to 20. You got SPY calls this morning, up 100% already. There you go. You can make them free. Do whatever you want. Let's see. Portillo's originated in Chicago. That's what I thought. I thought I knew that. All right, Biggie, how are we doing over here? Coming down to the low. Yep. No fun on BBIG right now. Let's see. What were we looking at the other day? Can I check Clove on Ortex? Sure. I don't really like this one, but 23% utilization, 6% short interest, low cost to borrow, not a squeeze play. Amy still chilling above 19 right now. Let's see. John, thank you so much for that super. I appreciate that, buddy. Let's see. All right, so SPY is coming down a little bit here. Honestly, hold on. This reminds me of yesterday. It really reminds me of yesterday. So hold on. It comes down, it comes up, and then it comes down. So it comes up. Let's see. It comes up. It comes down, and then it comes up. So let's see what we're going to see on the SPY. Amy getting a nice red candle over here. What the heck? All right. John, thank you so much for the super. Have I heard of Kiko? I have not. Interesting. Ford is having a great day. Is it now? Yeah, Ford's doing, it's up 0.5% doing good. The overall market's doing very, very good too today, up 1% right now. So that is a good thing to see. GME's holding up right now pretty good. Does Elon watch movies? I don't know. I don't think we really need Elon all that much, but let's see. Reload my Amy screen. Why? What happened? Nothing different over here. 1904 looking decent. Red candles aren't nice. I understand. Have I heard of Pico? I have heard of Pico. If we keep AMC at 2050 today, tomorrow will be the day. Okay, so the thing is that I've heard a lot of people saying this, and I'm going to view it as nonsense, at trying to buy at a certain time with literally no time left. On Friday, you don't have enough time to push it to those levels. If we're trading at 19, you're going to get halted into the end of the day, and then it's over. So we need to see a good move out of it today in order to be like, all right, can we get above that max pain range tomorrow without having the fear of them halting us into close? And again, none of this collusion nonsense, please, guys. And there's other ways to do it. If you guys have been listening very closely and reading in between the lines of what I've been saying, you know how to lever up your buying pressure and force the market makers to buy. So Mason, thank you so much for the super. Can I check on charge point? Yes, I can, buddy. Let's see. Charge point up decent right now. What's Blink doing? Blink was the other one with the short it. Blink coming down. Interesting. John, thank you so much for the super. Kiko is a charity token on Ethereum. Just got listed on Coinbase Tracker. Could be the best Shiba. Interesting. I'll take a look at that, buddy. Thank you. Let's see. New here, just subscribed, and I own AMC and GME. Wes, welcome to the club. All right. Ooh, new highs on AMC right here. Here we go. You can go up $2 without a halt. What am I talking about? Not if it's, what is it? A certain amount in, if you go up a certain amount in a certain time, you will get halted. So watch out. You will get halted. AMC pushing, yeah, you will get halted. If you try to do any big move into the end of the day, you'll just get halted into close if it meets the halt requirements. They will do that to you. Let's see. We want it to be above 21. Not anymore. We want it well above 22. Max pain is 22 right now. So we need it well above max pain. So 23, 24, 25. That is the level that we need to see. I don't know where this 21 nonsense is coming from or even the reasoning behind it. But that's what we're looking at. And I've shown you, oh, Amy, look at this right here. Look at this candle, 1950. We just crossed the Don Julio number. Here we go. Buffalo Boy, can I check on DATS? Yes, I can. Look at that candle right here. Yeah, also, if you guys don't mind, as you're filtering in, make sure you guys hit that like button on the stream. Just helps out a whole lot with the algorithm. GME got a nice candle here. Dat chat is 19%, looking decent over here. Amy, looking jumpy. We are at the Don Julio number. Here we go, everybody. Let's see. Does the 21 have to do with the options chain? If it does, yesterday, Max Payne was at 21. So by saying you want to go to 21 or about like right around 21, you need it above 20. You're finishing it at the price that the market makers make the most money on the craziest option chain that you've ever seen on AMC. And I know people aren't going to like that statement. I know people are just gonna be like, no, you're wrong, but like you can't get around it. And I've shown you guys why. And you need to get it well above there in order to make a real significant difference. So 23, 24, and 25 is what we need to see to make a significant difference. Prove me wrong. Come with your evidence that says we cross 20, we rip. Just that's how it is here. It's just come with your evidence and we're good to go. Let's see. Just bought another 10 shares of AMC. There you go. Then 100. There you go. Let's get it to 25 today. I mean, it would be sweet if we could get run. And the market's giving us a little bit of a runway here. Citron tweet about AMC? No, they didn't. No, they didn't. Hold on. Hold on now. If Citron tweeted about AMC, that's going to be gnarly. Maybe it's time for the AMC apes to put their bananas in people's mouths and actually align their interests with management. What? They're tweeting about AMC and GME. Did they not learn their lesson when they got blown out? What about a company like GME that has a new angel investor attached like Ryan Cohen, who is dedicated to the future, but unlike GME would be great if it had super low valuation versus his peers? That tweet doesn't make any sense. 1 year since GME, woo, now let's find a new company that is a disruptor, and the disrupted company make a CO that is making the world a better place. Maybe some insider buying would be cool also. Are they about to go long on GME and AMC? What? That's what is kind of sounding like with Citron. Keith, thank you so much for the super, buddy. SB AMC had a giant boom boom candle that almost turned red instantly. How is that? Just high frequency short response? It's probably just sitting sell orders out there where it hits it. There's a big sell order and then gets knocked down. Hold on. We're going to get into the Citron stuff a little more. Hey, love your content. Can you check Rally Ortex? Yeah, I can do that really quickly. Amy is ripping right now. 7.2%. Hold on, people. Hold on to your horses. This could get interesting. All right. So, Rally, 0 shares returned, 47,000 shares borrowed, 23.79% estimated short interest. And we got 98% utilization on that thing. This is getting interesting here, people. Prague coming up. Interesting. Hold on. What is this nonsense on Citron? I want to pull it up to you guys, but we're pumping right now. So like these tweets don't make any sense, really. So they put out a tweet on AMC 3 minutes ago that says maybe it's time for the AMC apes to put their bananas in people's mouths and actually align their interests with management. So I feel like they're not this isn't like a bearish thing that they're saying. It's like, hey, you need to align your interests with management. I don't know what they're trying to say here. Like AMC and GME, they're like kind of coming out for it almost. What about a company? I'm literally going to read this word for word here slowly so we can see, because the tweets don't make a whole lot of sense. This is weird. Yeah, so for everybody filtering in right now, if you guys don't mind, hitting that like button on the stream just helps out with the algorithm. Let's see. Hold on. Monkey. Stop. Get out of here with that. No spamming over here. So what about a company like GME that has a new angel investor attached like Ryan Cohen, who is dedicated to the future? That's a sentence. That's not Amy pumping right now. But unlike GME, would be great if it had a super low valuation versus peers. These tweets don't make a whole lot of sense. 1 year since GME, woo, this is the next tweet. Let's find a new company that is a disruptor and the disrupted. A CO that is making the world a better place. Maybe some insider buying would be cool also. It almost sounds like they're going long on AMC and GME. It really close. John, thanks for the super. Kiko on Telegram. Oh, we got the spammers in here coming in with this Kiko stuff. All right, interesting. The spammers are coming in. Honestly, if you guys keep spamming it, I'm gonna time out everything that's related to it because I don't know anything about it, and I feel like I know what you're doing. All right, here. So Amy right now is at 19 right here, 1978, looking good. Shib, 10th holder. Thank you so much for the super. I appreciate that, man. Oh boy, here we go. Kiko is a charity token that donates 2% of every sell to whales. We have raised over 60,000 and donated 12,000 already. The community has rallied together. Would love you to hop in our TG. All right, the Kiko people are coming after me right now. I don't know what to do. Let's see here. If you guys don't mind, hitting that like button on the stream just helps out with the algorithm a whole lot. Let's see here. Pushing 20. We are pushing 20 here. This is looking decent. What do you guys think about this Citron stuff? Like, this is weird. This is very weird because they were short GME on the initial run and they got blown out. They got blown out on that initial GME run. Just take their money, says Mike V. I mean, if you guys want to send me supers to talk about something, it's fine. I'm not going to promote it, but I'll learn about it. I don't know what you're doing. Amy pushing 20 right now, looking decent here, people. We're getting some boom boom candles. I like it. I like it. So you said 21 today. Remember, I was saying we need at least like 20, 50, 21 today to give 23, 24, 25 a possibility tomorrow. That's what we need. Max Pain right now is at 22. If we need to try to finish well above that range to force hedging out of the market makers. Okay, so what we've just done over here, 20 is decent. 35,000 puts just ran out of the money. So if they were hedging those, we're going to see some buying, and 33,000 calls just ran in the money. That's decent. Amy pumping right here, people. Amy pumping. Here we go. I like it. 71 today, much better. We're squeezing. No, we're not. This is not a squeeze right now. This is just slow buying pressure coming back in. This might be a little bit of gamma, but what we're seeing here is the market kind of give us a little bit. Okay, remember what I was saying earlier. Citron research. Hold on. John, thanks for the super. Mattheos eats doo-doo. Thank you. I appreciate that. So here's what I was saying a little bit earlier. If you see AMC start to run, and if you start to see aggressive call buying, what it's going to do, GME running. GME is doing good right here. But if you see aggressive call buying, let's see. 10th ship holder, hop in our voice chat right now and see what we're about. We love y'all. All right, cool. Kiko, whales make whales by saving whales. Cool. All right. Nobody gets scammed. Just be careful. I don't know what this is. I literally have no idea what this is. It's some whales. There's a charity. There's a voice chat. I don't know. But here's what we're looking at here. If there's enough call buying that incites this rally, we could see some really good stuff here. Because remember the range that we're talking about with Max Pain. I'm going to hammer this into your heads. Max Pain is not just a price. It's a range that the market makers have. If we see a lot of call, all right, we're down below 20. If we see the Max Pain range start to shift left on price, so lower, it's easier for the price to get higher in terms of, okay, now we're out of the range and we start to see the market makers start to hedge even more. So that is a good sign. So let's see if we can get some more boom boom candles over here. Olan Smith, thank you so much for the super. It's a trap, STV. It might be trap. It's all a trap. Let's see. We're spamming in the chat. Mods, hold on. Mods, I need you. Mods. Hold on. Here we go. All right, here we go. Let's see. Amy trying to cross that 1920 again. Here we go. Oh, little candle here. I like it. Let's see. Okay, 10th ship holder. Thanks for the super, I guess. I saved 50% or more by switching to Kiko. What is this, a Geico? I don't understand. Sub-only mode? I am in sub-only mode. It is sub-only mode. These people are all subscribed. I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't understand. All right. Now we're making jokes about Geico. All right, cool. 1985 on AMC right now. SPY is starting to trend down a little bit here. Let's see if we're going to get a little bit more momentum. We're at 1884 on Amy right now. Looking decent. Looks like they're trying to keep Lucy under 22. Yeah, I'd like to see AMC jump to GME numbers. I'd love to see that too. Just about 10 more AMC through IEX. There you go. Lit exchange. All right. Yeah. Also, if you guys don't mind hitting that like button on the stream, ooh, it's getting interesting today. We're up 8% right now. We're at 1980, 81. Bull trap. Here comes the beatdown. It could. The problem is that if the SPY, so the SPY is going to do these retests. If we start getting a little bit of upward trajectory over here in the market and we get that little runway that I've wanted to see, AMC gets a little bit of free reign because they've been kind of masking some of the shorts, like not masking, but like using the market sell-off as an excuse to just hammer it with shorts where it's like, oh, market's not up. Let's just hammer it and see what happens. IEX is the best exchange to use. Yep, they have the D limit. It all looks decent over there. Let's see. What's AMC Ortex this morning? If you did it already, my bad. Anytime, Henry. I mean, we haven't done it in a little bit. But let's see. AMC over here. We were just taking a look at Rally. All right. Amy over here. Wow. 326,000 shares borrowed. 61,000 shares returned, 18.89% estimated short interest, 72% utilization, and still low cost to borrow due to those institutional purchases. Here we go. Yeah. All right. Here we go, people. Got my dry powder for Friday. I mean, you can do what you want. Day traders wash and rinse, and they might. But here's the thing: with the SPY coming back up here, watch out. It could get going. What's Biggie doing over here? Did Biggie start to make a turnaround? Nah, it's coming down to the bottom of this little supply zone here. So watch out on BBIG. Might be done for the week, but let's see. How's Prague doing right now? Oop, that's sorry. I didn't mean to do that. I don't know why it does that. All right. Prague up 4.2. Here we go. Ping pong, short interest is wrong. I like it. Let's see. BBIG funds going into AMC. There you go. We need to close 21 tomorrow. Nope. Max Pain is 22 now. And even yesterday with Max Pain at 21, it's Max Pain for us. It's literally Max Pain for us. So when we see that, it's like, all right, we need to close well above Max Pain. So Max Pain's at 22. So we need 22, 23, 24, maybe even 25 or 23, 24, 25 is what we really need. Let's see. SPY is flagging. Yeah, I mean, a little bit here. Yeah, it is. All right, Amy, get that buying pressure back. And what's the volume on this? About 50 million right now. Or sorry, wow, I'm so stupid. 15 million. Sorry. 15 million in volume on AMC. What time is it? 10:15 where I'm at right here. Let's see. People are selling their NFTs for crazy prices. The crazy part, people are paying for it. Exactly. What do I think about Bed Bath and Beyond? They have good business like AMC. They're linked. They're kind of linked all together in the nonsense with the short interest stuff. So when remember when Bed Bath and Beyond announced their share buyback and they shot up in the after hours and then GME and AMC went with it, and then they were running when GME did that nastiness in the after hours. They're all kind of linked together. So. Are they going to run as high and GME in terms of percentage gain? I have no idea. But we're going to have to kind of wait and see on that one. RSI breathing. Yep. Slow down the chat, please. You got me so excited about 50 million in volume. I didn't mean it, man. I say random stuff sometimes. SV about to have the same. Oh, okay. No, Matt. Hey. Oh, Vegas. What's up, Vegas? We were having some wild stuff in here. People were talking about this whale coin that donates to. I don't know. It's crazy. Like if you look at the top at the supers, people were going crazy on this whale thing. I don't know what it is. When it squeezes, let's all just keep holding and the price goes above 100K. So that's the thing. It's theoretically possible for it to happen, but is everybody going to hold? Nah, probably not. To 100K? I don't know. Well, I mean, it's theoretically possible. Is it likely though? Like theoretically possible does not mean probable, if that makes sense. Nice little cool off on the RSI whale sperm coin. I miss these run-ups. Me too. I'm getting excited. Instead of taking the buy button, I can't add money. Wait, what? Let's see. Prague coming up a little bit here. All right. So Amy, let's see what SPY's going to do. If we get a little bit more runway in the market, we're at 1963 right now, kind of chilling out. It's down 49% today. Oh. My God, the whale coin's coming in here trying to get some buyers back. All right. I don't know anything about that thing. Don't go messing around like that, people. No pressure on the buy side for AMC. Look for a drop. I mean, right now, maybe. Prague looking. Nope. I mean, there's no buy pressure in the overall market. Let's see. So 50's coming up on the SPY. We might do a little retest down here and then start trending back to the upside. So previous day high on Amy, 2016. Frank, thank you so much for the super. Pretty sure I'm blocked. So this is a test. Nah, I see you, buddy. I mean, the chat's flying. It's hard to see. I mean, I could throw it on SO mode. I'm probably never going to throw it on members only mode because I don't want you guys to have to pay to say something to me. But yeah, come on, Amy. I know. Once we pass a certain price, you have wild amount of unrealized. Yeah, things get a whole lot easier to hold. So it's quite possible we'll see. Yeah, that's true. Don't go chasing waterfalls. SUV, you better talk to me. What's up, Darth? How you doing, buddy? All right, here, people. Wait, what time is my class today? I gotta figure that out. What time is class? What time is class? Hold on. What time's class? I think it's at 11. I'll stay on. You guys know me. I'm staying on. All right, what time is it? Yeah. All right, cool. And I know how to get in there. Easy, throw it on. It's real estate. I pretty much know what's going on. So we're good. Maybe I won't even go. We'll see. I probably should though. So 1957 on Amy right here. SPY coming down, doing this 50 test. If it tests the 50 and rips back up and makes a new high, watch out above on the SPY today. It could get very, very interesting. Let's see. Ricky, thank you so much for the super. Kiko is down 50% right now. They want to recoup. Oh boy. See, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Interesting. It doesn't matter what time class is because you aren't going. I mean, technically. Let's see. Blissy tried to skip me. Nah. What day is it today, SCV? It's Thursday, right? It is? It's Thursday, I'm pretty sure. Let's see here. Yeah. Also, if you guys don't mind hitting that like button on the stream, it just helps out a whole lot with the algo. Thank you guys so much for all right. Here we go. Retested the 50 MA on the SPY. That's where we got those boom boom candles last time. Let's see if it happens. Amy, 1946, up 6% today, doing good. Where's Biggie over here? Is Biggie getting any buys? Not really, just hanging out at this lower level over here. So let's see. DWAC, still chilling. Let's see. SPY, it wants to bounce a little bit. 1946 on Amy. GME coming down to VWAP here, 111.71, up 4.8%. We're looking good across the board over here. Oh, what's up, Pam? All righty. Remember, new rule. If you that is the rule. All right. Let's see. AMC 21 today. Hey, I'm fine with 21 today because then that gives us actual potential to get above the max pain range, which is what you should really care about. Max pain's 22 right now. So if you finish at 22, between 20 and 22, the market makers win. They would win this week in terms of what they would make on the option chain. If you finish well above 23, 24, 25, we win. So that's what we're looking at there. Why not hold until we can actually change the game? I mean, that's the thing. I mean, I'm going to hold pretty much all my shares for like, not all my shares, but like a certain amount of shares forever. I'm not going to sell all the position. Minimum pain. I really want to get to minimum pain too. So there's max pain, which is the amount that the most amount of options expire worthless. And then there's, wait, that's max pain. And then minimum pain is my term or somebody in the chat's term. That's if we finish with the most amount of contracts in the money. So that would be like 146, I think. All right, GME bouncing off VWAP, SPY bouncing off its VWAP sort of here, and the 50 MA. Let's see if AME is going to get a little bit of a pop here. Here we go. Rands, that's funny. AMC ready to push. RSI looking good. Yeah. VIX doesn't need class. The class needs VIX. Just had to show my face. Here we go. Yeah, they were spamming over here, and I was like, I can't handle it. Like, they were coming in hot with the spams. Let's get that minimum pain then. Oh, I would love to see some minimum pain. Also, the stuff with Citron is weird. These Citron tweets are like very like, it sounds like they're about to go bullish on it and long on AMC and GME. Imagine if Citron does that and they just knock it out of the park on a GameStop long and recoup all of the losses that they got blown out on the shorts last year. That would be so funny, and I would love that. This is the thing. If Citron announces a long position on AMC and or GME, the entire short thesis is completely dead. You know why? Citron is one of the most famous research short selling companies of all time. They know their stuff. Do they manipulate stuff sometimes? They probably have if they're going to really hit a stock hard. Whatever. The ship has sailed. But they know their stuff. So if they go long, if one of the smartest short sellers of all time is going to go long on AMC and GME, all the shorts that are in it right now are going to be like, whoa, hold on. Like the big, the short company that all the little shorts look up to as like, I want to be like them one day, goes long on a position that they're short on. Uh-oh. Too bad. It's like Renaissance going long on AMC. It's like they're the most successful hedge fund of all time and they're buying AMC. It's the most successful short of all time. Not really of all time, but they're one of the top. They're like the big boys. It goes long. Oh boy, that's it. That is it. That would be so funny. Their pin tweet says they discontinued short research last year. They did. They are not shorting things now in this marketplace. And now that they're tweeting about AMC and GME, it's interesting. I feel like that's a good tweet. I feel like that's oh man, if Citron goes long, I'm gonna lose my mind. That is gonna be awesome. It's like it would be like Melvin coming out and saying that they're long AMC or GME now. Something crazy like that. That's how crazy that would be. They said they stopped shorting GME when GME squeezed. No. Well, they stopped shorting. The tweet was bearish. Read the comments below. Did they comment on it? It didn't look like it was bearish. It really didn't look like it was bearish. It looked like they were like kind of like middle sort of bearish though. Look at the comments below. Let's see. Did they say something? Sounds like you might want to publicly short again. I don't think that's what they're doing. And I'm not interpreting that in this way. And actually align their interests with management. I think they're saying this is what you need to do in order for it to go up. What a company like I don't know. It would be great to have great if it had a super low valuation versus its peers. Oh, okay. Yeah, so they're basically saying it's overvalued again. Uh-oh, Citron. That's not a good thing for you to be doing. Okay. If they are saying, oh, they're gonna get burned. They are gonna get burned. They tweeted about altcoins 13 minutes ago. What are they doing? On 119, they called GME buyers at this price suckers. They said it was a $20 stock. Is that 119 of last year, or where was this? I don't see. If they're doing that, 119, was that yesterday? Where is this? BBY is on sale and the board knows it. Okay, so you're gonna screw yourself. I mean, you're gonna go long Bed Bath & Beyond, one of the short squeeze plays. Interesting. Bitcoin, MQ. I don't see anything, but I'm trying to look and see what they've done. May 6th? No, they haven't been tweeting a while. I mean, unless you're going to go back to the 19th of last January, then I don't know. Let's see. SPY moving back up off of the 50 here. That's a good thing to see. Let's see if Amy gets a little bit of buying volume off of this. DWAC selling off hard. What's Biggie looking like over here? Did it bounce back up? Nope. Biggie struggling hard. GME coming down a little bit here. Let's see. What's Prague looking like over here? Prague? No. Why does it do this? Nonsense. Freaking Weeble. All right, Amy bouncing off VWAP a little bit here. SPY kind of chilling out at these highs. Let's see. Bearish on meme stocks and pushing altcoins? Yeah, nonsense. Maybe they're behind Kiko. Maybe Citron is coming into my chat to try to pump Kiko. Let's see. AMC popping up on the 5-minute. Was it test? They should not test shorting these companies. They already tested it last January. And how did that go for you? Dunder Mifflin? Pretty sure that's the company from The Office. They're walking the dog with Amy right now. Wait till that dog breaks the leash and runs. Yeah, Citron has totally lost it. Yeah, obviously. You're going to short these companies right now? Nonsense. I think it's all shill hacking. I don't think they're getting hacked. I mean, Andrew left is very, they tweeted again 2 minutes ago. APR. No. That's about a different stock. Yeah, different stock. Unless it's tweets and replies that I need to look at to see if they're replying to stuff. No, that one wasn't about AMC. All right, let's see. Amy bouncing off VWAP here. It is at 1940. SPY's kind of bouncing off of its 50. Looking good over here. Take a look at the 15, 30-minute chart for AMC. Definitely looks like we have a bullish movement coming, I think. Yeah. I mean, it's bouncing off the 100 on the 30. What's the 5-minute saying? 5-minute, I mean, VWAPs is going to be the same. So let's see. SPY QQQ MACD crossing. Up. Yeah, it looks like it on the 1-minute. All right. Come on, Amy. Oh, what's up, Pam? How you doing? AMC about to move up, says Sam. I like it. I like the sound of that, my man. I like it. Thoughts on AMD? I love it. I have a boatload of shares of that thing. Never selling it. My average is like 12 something on that company. First stock I ever bought, AMD. Here comes SPY. Here comes the SPY. Come on, Amy. Do your thing here. Get a little bit of buyers coming and supporting you. Spring is right around the corner. Is it now? Oh, Prague getting a push here. Come on, Amy. We're waiting for that boom. Let's see if we can get a little crossover on the MACD and send us back up. It's curling right now. Let's see if we can get it. GMEs is curling a little bit too. Let's see. Prague looking all right. Oh, Prague's getting a little jumpy over here. Hi, Rands. How you doing, buddy? I am being nice to you. I love you, Rands. Rands, you like when I'm like bored on Twitter at night, I just go to your Twitter and just like entertain myself. That sounded wrong. All right. SPY 450s, SPY up 1%, Amy's up 6%, GME's up 4.3%. Looking good across the board here, people. We'll know the reversal has truly happened once we break hard over 30. Yeah, AMD is obviously one grade worse than AMC. I love stocks that start with AM, I guess. I guess that's how things work over here. I used my profits from BBIG to buy a new motorcycle in cash yesterday. Can't wait to see what AMC and GME do for me. Henry, I'm happy you made a bunch of money on that thing, buddy. Possible double bottom on BBIG. Where? Yeah, I mean, this could be a little W. It's just you're going to see the buyers and sellers fight in this range. You need the institutions to come back in and just go floop right back up. What about Ford? Ford looking all right today. Coming down to do this 50 test. SPY is just slowly stepping up with the 50 MA. I like it. No, yeah, I don't think they're on our side either. I think they're just causing problems. I think they're just trying to cause problems. Floop. Let's see. SPY. I like it. All right, so Amy's just flat around VWAP right now. Once we get this 50 MA cross above the VWAP and we start doing these 50 tests, that's honestly what I really want to see Amy do today. Like on the 1 minute chart, we've seen this many times to the downside. I want to see it back to the upside. I want to see 50 tests down, up, 50 tests down, up, and just keep going. Damn, should have gotten more forward calls. Yeah, IWM breaking out. That's a good thing to see. Hold on. Swear, I'm clicked on the SPY chart right now. If it doesn't go over there, there it goes. Oh, IWM is getting jumpy over here. Remember, IWM is like 40% shorted. It is absolutely ridiculous. AMD was my first stock as well. Bought it around 30. Didn't sell it. I did sell it, but wish I hadn't. I sold some of them that I had in like a smaller account, but like the big position, I still have it. I'm not selling that thing ever. Never selling that. I think they're going to go up to like 250 eventually and then split. Oh, IWM is pumping right now. Amy, get a little action over here. That's what we want to see out of you. Is AMC still in IWM? Yes, it is. Leave Ford alone for now. I'm not touching it. Wow, IWM is getting some nice candles over here. Come on, let's see that reflected in Amy over here. What are we doing? Come on. A lot of shorts are thinking Unicorn was putting countries down again, and that's not happening. They made a big mistake there. Yeah, the thing is they have two catalysts. They have Fed meeting, rate hike, or it's like Fed meeting / like what they're going to do, like rate hikes, tapering, balance sheet, and Unicorn. But IWM is ripping right now. So SPY, let's see what the SPY is doing over here. It's probably not doing. SPY's getting a pop here. All right, here we go. We're looking like we might get another little bit of a leg up on the overall market. Let's see if Amy's going to start coming up with it. That would be really sweet. New day high incoming. Hopefully, that would be sick. Let's see here. Yeah, so if you guys don't mind hitting that like button on the stream, it just helps out a whole lot with the algorithm. Let's get Amy going up. That's what we want to see. That's what we want to see. Come on. Fed Reserve meeting this week? No, it's next week. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Amy popping, SPY popping up here along with IWM, Ford moving. Let's see if Jimmy and AMC are going to get this buying volume coming back into it. Volume so far. Wow. Hold on now, people. Hold on. Volume today on Amy in the first hour, 19 million. That's pretty good. The buyers are stepping up today. I like it. Prague boom boom. Did it now. Oops, that's the wrong stock. Yeah, wow. Prague just got a freaking candle. Yeah, SPY new day highs over here. Let's see if we're gonna. Okay, so we've seen this yesterday. So we saw the exact opposite of this. So we saw SPY down, up, down. That's what we saw on the SPY. So we could see a little lookout below on the SPY. I mean, it is up 1.26% today. It's pumping. Let's see if some of these other positions are going to start to play out. Hold on. What about Apple and Ford? Apple is pumping right now. Hold your horses. Hold your horses. Apple looking like it wants to get a little jumpy over here. Where's the top end of this range? 170.84. Interesting. Interesting over here. I'm going to be watching Apple a little bit. We're in about an hour into the market today, people. Let's see what's going to happen. If the market's going to start to want to pick a direction here, this could get spicy. Here we go. All right, what am I looking at? Okay. Let's see. Apple. Let's see. Apple looking good over here. SPY, a little bit of a move down. Amy at 1952, up 6.6%. Let's see. 1348 getting spicy on all time frames on Prague. There we go. It's floating a cup and handle on the 1 minute. Let me look. F. This sort of a little bit right here. Moving back down, everything a little bit here. Apple going to make my 1,000 shares of TQQQ pop. Might smash that like, says D8 Phillips. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Prague announced the treatment. Oh, okay. That's pretty good. Lot of a bit of spice in my rocket fuel. Yeah, so do I. Let's see if we're going to get a little pop here. All right. So SPY, I would say a little bit of resistance if it really starts to get going in the 450, upper 459s. That's where we've seen it come. This was the resistance zone yesterday. So let's see if we can make that move all the way back up there. Oh, no. Hold on. Did I miss it? I see penguins. Hold on. I'm looking for something. Yeah, so if you guys don't mind, hit that like button on the stream. It just helps out a whole lot with the algo. Thank you guys so much for doing that. Let's see. Where am I? No. All right, SPY. What are you going to do here? All right, so we saw this little retest of the 50. I don't know. At the end of the day, it usually gets a little spicy. Amy coming back down to VWAP. But again, when the 50 is going to start crossing VWAP here, we could start to get a little spicy. Remember when Adrian said hit like 2 or 3x ever at what? Let's see. BBIG back over 4. Is it now? It's trying. A little bit of resistance at VWAP over here. Everything ripping, including crypto. Yeah, BBIG is looking like it's trying. It's back into the range, but you need to see more out of it. All right, SPY's looking good over here. What are the... We're going to do something small, I think. All right. This is what we're going to do. All right. Amy coming down. Now we're getting these 50 tests. Now we're getting the 50 test. Once we do this, I want to see new highs. That's what I want to see. That's what I really want to see out of Amy. Let's see. Hold on. I'm looking at SPY right now. They're going to be a little bit more expensive. Well, let's see. Maybe I won't do anything on the SPY today. I would do something on something else, like an IWM. Hold on now. Let's see. You just won tickets to see Slipknot. There you go, dude. When you sell puts, you got to buy the stock if it expires in the money. I think somebody's loading up behind the scenes through puts. Conspiracy theories. It could be, but the puts are now coming out of money. All right. SPY getting a little bit of a move here. Let's see. Hold on. What is this saying? That's wrong. What's AMD looking like today? AMD coming up. AMD might go red-green here. Hold on now. AMD looking like it wants to get a little pop. Hold on. Little double bottom over here too. AMC not popping. All right, now a little reject. They could not stay above the 50 right here. So interesting. They might be selling some more shares. Started using an indicator, Rocket RSI, put 2 together, 1 at 5 to you see the stocks move about 5 to 10 minutes ahead of time. It makes it really easy to make money on an option. 90% accurate. Sam, can you shoot me a DM with that? With the details? Because I'm not going to remember it. Can you send me a DM on Twitter with that? Because I like that. I like messing around with stuff, and then I'll just back test things this weekend and mess around with it. All right, SPY looking good over here. AMD looking like it wants to get a little spicy over here. All right. Grandpa Barney, thank you so much for the super. I appreciate that, man. Thoughts on Sofi? It was looking, I mean, the short interest is decent on it. It doesn't really have the chain that I would want to see, but this thing is ripping and it has not shown any signs of slowing down like BBIG has. Watch out though. I mean, let's take a look at the volume candles on the daily. And SoFi's had 3 good days, I think. Interesting. All right. I thought it was going for a little bit more over there. Let's see. Yeah, SoFi's really coming back up. Watch SoFi around this level here, 1650, if it really starts to get up there. That's also right around where this 50 is right now. So watch out on SoFi around here. This is going to be another supply zone right here. We've seen 2 tests at this level, even maybe up here at like 18. Then there's another one up here. There's a decent level here. There's a lot of them coming around here. But yeah, SoFi is having a day. SoFi was accepted as a bank. Oh, that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. All right. SPY moving back down a little bit here. Let's see. Holding this long for anything under 10 to 15K should be an insult. Yeah. SoFi was accepted as a bank. That's why it's running. I mean, that thing could really get, what's the chain looking like on it? That's all right. I mean, the volume on it today is pretty decent. The contracts are cheap, but IV is going to be crazy on SoFi, I think. Let's see. Let's see. Bing bong. The price is wrong. All right, let me see. I gotta start doing this one thing. All right, Amy coming down a little bit, 1920. SPY's kind of chilling out a little bit over here. This is not the account that I want to be in. I gotta get, no, shoot. All right, so, SoFi's getting really jumpy over here. Let's see. Dun, dun, dun. No. All right. So Amy coming down a little bit here. We have SoFi doing all right over here. SPY hanging around the highs, 1.23% in the green. Let's see. I've been screaming SoFi for 3 days in chat and you ignore me. No, I've been taking a look at it. I just haven't really looked a whole lot at it. I got to look at this. Here it is. Oh, not that one. Here it is. Zoom link. Got it. All right. All set up to go into class again today. Good. Good to go here, people. AMC 1919, 1927 right now, or 29, bouncing up a little bit here. SPY, a little pop. So again, we're going to need to see Amy come back up above VWAP in the 50 MA to really start to get a little bit jumpy. What's Apple looking like right now? Is Apple still trending to that? Nope. Apple selling off a little bit here. Prog looks slow because I still have my shares at a loss. Yeah. It happens, man. It happens. Mark Wash calling this a bear squeeze rally. What? What? Also, shout out to all the mods. Shout out to all the members of the channel. You guys are awesome. Thank you guys so much for all your support. This is really cool. I saw a video of an orangutan. Oh boy, IWM moving. Yeah, SPY's moving too here. Oh, Jimmy with a little pop. Hold on now. IWM. What are we looking at over here? Bottom left. IWM's having an absolute day right now. Like really starting to get up there and a little bit jumpy. So hold on. Let's see. What's IWM looking like on 1348? And what's the chain look like on IWM? Let's see. What's it look like? Not bad. Not bad. All right. Apple kind of hanging out in here. Can I check SOPA or text? Yes. SV Amy bouncing off the 24 EMA on the 3-minute. Ah, there you go. Oh my IWM. Oh my, they've shorted this thing too much this time. All right. SOPA, I got you on the Ortex data over here. All right. So let's see what this thing is doing over here. We got nothing really. What is this nonsense? It's not giving me anything. The 200% cost to borrow somehow with 40% utilization doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Not a whole lot of sense going in there on SOPA. Did you know that onion rings are just vegetable donuts? That's pretty sick. Slap the like, people, says Michael. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. All right, Amy. All right. Let's see if the 50 is going to curl on IWM. I kind of like it. Let's see. Simon, that was funny. That was funny. I like that one. Just like the Rocket RSI indicator. It looks like it's stuff. Nah, Sam's got he just puts different settings into it. I mean, Sam's got a lot of good indicators, so I'll take a look at that later. Bring my shares of URTY out of the hole. IWM is getting really spicy over here. Where do you stand on Gensler? I think he's going to try to do everything that he can, but it's literally impossible for anybody at the SEC to really do anything productive. Yeah, Biggie's fighting over here above 4. What's the interest at open interest at 4? That's the wrong chain. 31,000. It's all right. Yeah, but like 450 and 5 are massive now on Biggie. So I'll leave BBIG up here for a little bit. IWM is getting spicy. What do you think of Ford? I like Ford long term. We watching Prague. I was watching it for a little bit. Pets is ripping. Pets, I think we've checked the short interest on it a couple of times. My girlfriend books me Botox appointments, says Franz. You wild boy. BBIG cross on the 1 minute. Hopefully the 3 minute is next on the 1348. Oh, Amy popping up here to the 50 right now above VWAP, looking all right here. Benoit, I think is how you would pronounce your name. Thank you so much for the super. Do you ever check short interest on other stocks in IWM, like the top 10 holdings? Hold of the line apes. I've done it. I've checked them a few times. Ask any of them. Which one do you want? Any stock that's in the top 10 in IWM, I'll check it. Thank you so much for that super, though. I really appreciate that. IWM is ripping right now. Jesus. IWM shows some love to Amy. I mean, Amy's up 5.81% right now. IWM's up 1.86. That's decent. GME's up 4.5. We're doing good. Biggie's trying to get a little bit of a move here. Let's see if the buyers are going to step back in on this thing. Benoit. Oh, Benoit. Okay, I'm an idiot. Sorry. Benoit, I apologize for that. Tim, thanks for the super, buddy. I appreciate that. Thanks for streams and videos. Class is overrated anyways. Oh, it is. I mean, I have 15 minutes until I have to like put my AirPods in, but like it's a real estate class. I kind of got it, I think. I got to do a lot of homework this weekend though. Let's see. All right, here we go. Amy, 1943, looking decent over here. IWM selling off a little bit. How old are you on Friday? I will still be 22 years old. Ortex on Pixie. I gotcha. Everybody likes Pixie right now. I don't have anything on it, but 99 point, basically 100% utilization, super high cost to borrow, and very high short interest at 26.79. Pretty high over there. All right, IWM, little sell off here. Amy, just kind of trapped between the 50 and the VWAP over here. Let's see. Ethan, thank you so much for that super, buddy. Wowzers, I should look away more often. Yeah, man, I guess so. Amy not coming down. Bryant, TA on Sofi, please. Yeah, I got you, buddy. All right. So with Sofi, what I'm looking at here is I would use the supply and demand zones on this thing. So on the 4 hour, what you're looking at is you see a nice little zone right here. Cool. You blew through this one, this little V here. So you blew through and you can see the choppy price action. It shoots right up. The next one is going to be right around here at between like, where is this? 1577 and 1650. That's good. And you can see it over here. Resistance right at that level right here. Little bit right here as well, 1679. So if you can break out of that zone where the sellers were really in control, you can really start to get up to the upside. But if you get knocked back down, watch 1404. And then even down below that, you're going to have to watch mid 12s. So that's what I'm looking at on Sofi right now. Let's see. Biggie, what are you doing? Biggie, it's trying to fight here. Trying to fight. BBIG's trying to put up a fight. Interesting. Can we get an Ortex on Toys R Us and Blockbuster? No, you're not going to get anything on it. All right. Biggie, the buyers are stepping back in. Let's see if it's going to pump it. I would take profit on BBIG. Yeah, that's what we were saying when it was running up. The 2 days ago when it was really getting going, it was like, yeah, you're up a lot. Consider taking profits. It could easily come back down. It could also just as easily come back up from these levels right here. There's still a lot of contracts in the money. If it starts to run a little bit, you're going to see a lot more contracts go in the money. So it's kind of up in the air right now. If you have a lot more time on your contracts, and you've been holding them before this run, you're still fine. Like my leaps are still up great. So I'm hanging out on those, just kind of leaving them for like Tide and all that stuff. But other than that, I mean, those shorter term ones, probably gonna, I mean, I took profit out a lot of them and rolled them out. So let's see what happens. AMC gonna run again. It needs to break this little 50 right here, and IWM's got to start trending back to the upside. It is 2 cents off the previous day high. Let's see what happens. Notorious Biggie. There we go. Let's see. Biggie hit 5.4. It hit 599 in the after hours. That was huge. All right. Amy getting a little bit of a pop here above the 50. 1953 on AMC right now. Looking like it wants. Oh, IWM new highs over here. Biggie moving. That's trying to move. IWM's really starting to get up there too. Lucid Ortex. I gotcha. You please change your name too. Please change your name. Whoever just asked for that Lucid update, you change your name, buddy. I can't have any of that nonsense in here. We're not causing problems. All right, utilization 100%. 15.76% estimated short interest. Average cost to borrow 71%. Pretty high. George W on BBIG. Right here it is. Right here. So break this 200 MA. Everything curls around. It could get spicy. So we'll leave BBIG back up here too. Benoit, thank you. I appreciate that, man. Thanks for the super. Was close enough. Check THC, VRNS, and BJ. That's a lot of Ortex, dude, but I got you. THC. That's, let's see. Nothing on this one. Not a short squeeze play. What was the other one? VRNS and BJ. Not a short squeeze play on this one. Like 3% shorted, really low utilization, low cost to borrow. Not on this one either, 5% shorted. So those are pretty average. All right, Biggie coming back up to test the 200. That could get a little spicy over here. Let's see. I'm not gonna say it. Avocado. Avocado, what are you looking at on SPY today? I'm waiting until the like towards the end of the day where the premiums start to come down a little bit. And again, I think IWM is probably the play for a bigger move, but I haven't traded a whole lot of IWM in the past. Biggie, little resistance at this 200 MA right here. So let's see. That's a lot of Vortex. It is. Biggie gonna get a real spot. It could. It easily could. If you see the buyers come back in, I mean, it looks all right now. It's got to get above this range. So upper end is like 459. So you got to get above there. As we become so sensitive about screen names, only the ones that are wild. Bob Lazar for president. You guys know who that is? It's the Area 51 guy that he basically said that there's like lots of aliens going on and the government's hiding it. He's fun to listen to. Let's see. SFM Ortex. I got you, M Kriegs. Is it running today? Is that one running? Sprouts market something interesting. 19% utilization, 10% short interest, low cost to borrow, high days to cover though. So probably a low float on that thing. Oh my god, you guys love Ortex today. Loving Ortex over here, people. You're really we're getting our money's worth out of Ortex. All right. Space 43% shorted, really shorted today. 5.89 million shares taken against it. 75% utilization, still low cost to borrow though. Interesting on that one. All right. Oh, IWM new day highs over here. Let's see. Biggie up. Biggie just peeked its head out above that 200 MA. Let's see. Let's see if Amy's going to get taken with this IWM push here. At this point, I feel like all the volume on AMC is from institutional trading. I don't know. Yeah, there's no way to tell. Bob Lazar and Rogan was great. I watched it. It was pretty cool. Ortex on Ortex. Call. I don't know. We did LGVN earlier today. It was 13% shorted, I believe. Hood Ortex is gnarly. We were looking at that before. 100% utilization. IWM is pumping right now. 118% institutional ownership. That doesn't seem like it should be allowed. Long, what's up, man? How you doing? Let's see. Space is going to explode too. I mean, they need to. Wow. IWM pumping right now. Pump on IWM. All righty. Let's see. IWM getting jumpy over here. Watch out below. I mean, Biggie. All right. Biggie's now above the 200. This could get a little interesting here. Yeah, Biggie is moving nicely off of these lows. IWM, new meme stock. Yeah, essentially. SPY, you've been replaced by IWM. All righty. Let's see. Amy just kind of, again, hanging around between this range of VWAP and the 50. We get some more buying volume in here. Remember, buying pressure, buying volume is more important than just volume. We've seen high volume days where it just gets hammered. So let's see. Biggie coming up. 422. 450 would be big today. So let's see what happens. Senseonics FDA news to come in the coming weeks. Might be time to jump back in. It maybe the problem is they've announced that. So you know it's coming there. It's not going to be a surprise, and everybody expects it to get approved. Jesus, IWM. Absolutely gnarly over here. Let me see if I can do this quick. I don't know. Hold on. Wait a minute. All right. IWM is getting very, very jumpy over here, which could bode well for Amy, which could be a nice thing to see here. So let's see what we're going to get over here on IWM. Biggie, it's trying. We're not coming down a little bit here. Let's see. All right. Prague is popping again. Is it now? Is it now? All righty. Yeah, Prague's up 10%. Nice. That's not a bad move over here on Prague. That's good to see. Finally getting a little bit up. CNBC Omni News. Someone is nervous. None of that nonsense. None of that nonsense. Amy coming down to VWAP a little bit here. IWM, a little bit of a sell-off. Nothing too crazy. Prague is bouncing up decently here, though. Yeah, so if you guys don't mind hitting that like button on the stream, it just helps out a whole lot with the algo. Thank you guys so much. Let's see. Biggie push today confirmed of 1348 cross on the daily. Yeah, look at the last time the 1348 crossed on the daily on Biggie and what happened right after that. Let's see. Sofi's about to hit 16. Jesus. Yeah, it's getting up there. It is getting up there. So IWM, little bit of a sell-off, probably cooling off for another leg up if we're going to see it. SB March monthly AMC $35 strike. Did I do good? Not really. I mean, it's if you're going to really want to put pressure on the market makers, it would be like at the money, in the money, or close to the money. That's pretty far out of the money. Sofi is pumping right now. Jesus. How much does it cost to hit the like on broke? It's free. It's free. It's free if you want to do it. AMC mini flag 5 minute. Yeah, right here. If it's that on the 5. Oops, hold on. Not really. Oh, shoot. Here comes Sofi. Here comes Sofi. Hold on now. This is getting a little spicy over here on Sofi. Hold on now. Sofi is getting gnarly. This is gnarly on Sofi. What did I want to look at here? Let's see. Daddy, thank you so much for the super. No surprise, everything is green when the NASDAQ has its first good day of the year. Love your positivity. This man deserves a like and a subscribe. Daddy, I appreciate that, bud. All right, Sofi is looking absolutely gnarly right now. Let's see what we're going to get out of this beast. This beast of a company over here. Francisco, thank you so much for the super. I appreciate that, bud. Ortex on GGPI and EVgo. Yes, got you. So Sofi, watch for this break above 16. Hold on. Where is it? Right here on the 4 hour. It's this one right here. So right here is the level it broke from. So it kind of is breaking through a little bit. You need to see the buyers take control here, which it looks like they're going to with this type of volume over here. So watch for a breakout above 16. What do you want? GGPI and EVgo. Gotcha. GGPI. Let's see here. Let's see. All right. And then hold on. I got to get into my class. High utilization, low short interest, medium cost to borrow, 8.51% short interest on this thing. And then EVgo was typically had a higher short interest. From what I remember, I'm not sure that. Yeah. Okay. 34.76% shorted, 37% cost to borrow, 99% utilization. That's pretty gnarly over here. All right. Let's see. Let's see here. Don't go to class. I'm staying right here with you guys. It's not like I'm going anywhere. Relax. Relax, everybody. All right, here we go. Let's see. Actually, I need to get this back off. Hold on. Sorry. All right, Amy, right now, we want this back on the 1 minute. Here we go. Let's see. IWM still looking very, very strong. I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to stay right here. I'm not going anywhere. I just listened to it. It's fine. Let's see. All right. Amy at 1928, just kind of hanging out. Now down a little bit below VWAP. IWM looking like it wants to maybe get a little bit of a pushback up. It's called multitasking. I'm working right now. I'm watching Amy. Exactly. I don't know why. There's no reason to go anywhere. Like, We've been doing this the entire week. So let's see here. Yeah, 3 minutes till this class starts. All right, whatever. It's real estate. And I looked at the syllabus and I was like, oh, I know this stuff. So we're good. I'm not going anywhere. You can sleep through real estate and get an A. Pretty much. Those classes are always pretty much easy. SoFi coming back down. The buyers were not able to take control at that $16 level. So watch out. It could move down a little bit. I mean, it can always do another test, RSI cool off and start to move back up. But the market kind of moving down, settling down a little bit up here. IWM's up about 2% right now. Looking decent. Lucid's up 5. There you go. Just finished real estate. There you go. Hit the like, says La Flama Blanca. There you go. Thank you. I appreciate that. A lot of stocks with super high volume, institutional effery. Yeah. DWAC pushing highs. Is it now? Oh, shoot. Look at this move on DWAC. That is pretty sweet. Let's see. All right. Get on Twitter and throw out hashtag AMC. It's popping out there. I could. We could do that. Let's see. It's moving down now. Going to get a little bit of a test of the 50 over here, or the 100, I think, and then maybe try to make a move back up here. Again, we need the buyers to step back in. 23.2 million in volume already. I mean, that's decent. DWAC looking all right. Let's see. I'm not leaving. I'm not going anywhere. I'm staying right here. Where's Biggie? Biggie? No, back above the 200. Not bad. Have I called on you for a question? It's college. They don't do that. Amy likes DWAC jumps? Obviously not. Seems like they're shorting a different ETF instead of IWM. Any idea what it might be? Nah, they're IWM pop new day high. New day high on IWM over here. So let's see what Amy's going to do off of this. Biggie trying to get up into that range over here. Let's see. Yeah, also, if you guys don't mind hitting that like button on the stream, just helps out the algorithm a whole lot. I think we're going to get a nice little inflow. Come on. Nicholas, thank you so much for the super. Clove is up 7.8%. Can you check Clove on Ortex? Yeah, I did that a little while ago, and it didn't look all that wild, I don't think. Thank you so much for the super, though. I'll definitely check it for you again. I don't remember it being too crazy. So yeah, it's 23% utilization, 6.71% short interest, low cost to borrow. Not really a short squeeze candidate over there. SoFi 16, did it go back up? Did they send me a new meeting link that I'm just not in? Hold on. No, this should be the one. Oh. All right. Here we go. All right, SoFi cracked 16 right here. Let's see what's going to happen here. It is now 11. We are an hour and a half into the market today, people. Here we go. Let's see. Amy up 4. Yeah, it's up 3.8 right now. IWM selling a little bit over here. I mean, SoFi's trying to get above this 16 still. It's fighting over here for this thing. AMC about to rocket. It could. Don't skip class. Stop. Guys, why do you think I'm going somewhere? Like, we've done this so many times. I just put the AirPods in and just listen, multitask. Here we go. DWAC. Oh, is it going again? DWAC rip right now. Holy, AMD crossing on the 1348. Nice. It was still red today the last time that I looked at it. Amy coming back up to the 100 right now. Looking all right. Let's see here. All right. Dawn is flying. Is that what we're calling DWAC? Dawn? Interesting. Oh, DWAC getting a giant pop over here. Love to see it. The professor's watching Amy too, I bet. I mean, maybe. Amy coming back a little bit here. We need this little MACD cross. We need a big one, though. We need a nice little cross. Fill up the MACD on the 1 minute to really get going. Let's see. You can't go anywhere with your ankle monitor. Exactly. Like, guys, remember, I'm on house arrest, right? Because my car hasn't moved. That's how that works. IWM is just pumping right now. Jeez. All righty. Let's see. Amy coming back. Yep. Doing its thing over here. Let's see. DWAC. Settling down a little bit. Where's Biggie? Biggie. hanging around the 200 right now. We need a little bit of buyers to step in here to really get that going. If we see the 50 cross VWAP and the 100, that could look good. Amy, right now, the 50's curling down. That's not necessarily what we want to see. IWMs is still looking really strong. If we do see it, I don't think we're going to need to see the 50 really start to curl up soon. I don't think we're going to see this retest all the way back down to 207.60. That would be a big drop from where we're at right now. My econ professor was an ape, and when I asked him about it, he started letting me slide on assignments. There you go. Duck gang, what's up, ducks? How we doing, everybody? Let's see here. Amy trying to get a little bit of a pop here. IWM is wildly ripping today. Biggie looking all right here. Let's see. Sofi broke 16. Oh yeah. Let's see. How to cash out refi in order to buy more AMC? That would be funny. Let's see. 16-13 on 16-15 on Sofi right now. If you a 16 breakout on Sofi could be strong. Let's see. Are we getting the ducks in here? Is that what's happening over here? The professor. You guys are funny. You know what we need? Rockets and basketballs. That's what we need. IHT. You guys have been sending IHT a lot. Let's see. IHT up a decent amount. Lower volume on this thing. Smaller float, I'm guessing, on this stock. Or no, yeah, 2.95 million. So this thing can move really crazy. Where's Prague at? Is Prague doing all right over here? Let's see. Prague's doing okay. Prague's doing okay. What's Biggie over here? Come on, Biggie. Do your thing. Do your thing here, Biggie. Settling down. IWM settling down again. Let's see. Let's see. I'm ready for my account to go back to green. Hey, man. Hey, man. Me too. Let's see. I mean, you guys know my average on AMC is like 27. So I'm going to average down at some point. IWM 209.46 yesterday high. Yeah, but it also hit the 52-week low yesterday. That was gnarly. This market feels like one big game of duck, duck, goose. The goose never happens. Yeah. Sofi is crazy. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, there's a trip. I will not be going on a trip. I can't. I have to hang out with you people. All right. What are we going to look at here? Palantir Ortex? Yeah, I got you. It might be heavily shorted. It's possible. Let me look. Let's see. All right. So Palantir Ortex, 5% shorted, 6% utilization, low cost to borrow, not heavily shorted on Palantir. Amy trying to get above its 100 right now. Let's see. You people. Yup. Oh, I love that. Space up over 7%. Yeah. SB will be streaming for a week if he goes over every stock alphabetically. Yeah. Pelosi speaking. Calls. What's Pelosi bought recently that we can buy calls on? Alrighty. Sofi, big green candle. Yeah, Sofi pumping right now. Is the trip to Wall Street? No, it's I don't know where it is. It's virtual. I think. I don't know. I really don't know. Let's see. TMI's box. See you later, buddy. I'll take your spot in the field trip. You can go. How come you haven't taken this chance to average down with Amy, especially at a time when the pressure is needed? I just haven't yet. I was buying in like low 20s, and I'm just waiting for more time, like a better spot to buy. I also have a lot of plays out there right now that once those come back to me, then I'll be able to buy more AMC. Please hype a stock when it's already made its move and then down talk over stoked stocks. All right. I mean, Sofi's pumping right now. We've been looking at this one since like 1580. If you were getting calls, I was looking at the 16 breakout, getting the 1650s. I just couldn't get filled on them. All right, Amy, 1920 looking all right. All right. Let's see here. Sofi, Jesus, this thing is crazy. Sofi, can Sofi option staying above 1750 is spicy? Yeah, but the float's huge on it. Well, yeah, 17 would be nasty on Sofi. Or 1750, was it? Let's see. VR Wall Street, the metal Wall Street giant ape against a bull. Yeah. Oh God. There's a slide that says what is an investment. GME is getting hit hard. No, it's not. It's up 3.84%. What is that nonsense? Blink having a nice bounce. Is it now? Hold on. I mean, SoFi's coming down now. Hold on. Blink. Yeah, Blink just had a nice bounce off of the lows. Very interesting. Let's see. Fun always follows DWAC trend. Yeah, I think they're kind of linked up together. Aren't they like doing the same thing? Aren't they both kind of the same? Let's see. IWM just kind of hanging out at the highs. Little flag over here. Blink selling off now. Where's Biggie? Is it time? Is it time? Nope. Biggie selling off here. Borrowed shares update on AMC. Yeah, we could do that real quick. Let's see. AMC. I think it was about a 300,000 earlier. Let's see what it was at. What's it at now? Wow. Nonsense. 826,000 shares borrowed against AMC today. 108,000 returned. 19.97% estimated short interest. Wow. They are pumping the shorts into this thing now. They are pumping the shorts into this thing. Well, I'm done watching YouTubers. It seems like you guys are only here for your own personal channel. It's been fun. Why, Quentin? Why? What have I done to make you think that I don't like AMC anymore? What? All right, bro. Later. All right. So, same pattern every day on AMC. Yeah. Little MACD cross on the 1 minute here. Let's see if it's gonna get a little action. It needs to start going a little bit. There's not much you, I, or VIX can buy right now that's gonna trigger shorts covering. Exactly. Like, what am I gonna do? You want me to just you guys think I have like $1 million sitting around where I'm just like, no, I'm not gonna buy it. No, that's not how it works. Gonna be selling my DWAC today and buying more AMC tomorrow. Color contact, atta boy. Hey, college kid, why don't you have more money? Exactly. That's like what you're saying to me right now. It's like, hey, kid in college doing YouTube, why don't you have $1 million to pump our stock? Show us where YouTube hurt you. Yeah, exactly. IWM little pop. Come on, Amy. Let's get that buying volume back in. We might see a little bit of a lunchtime cool off, and then the market's going to pick another direction. So let's see. No, but collectively we have millions of dollars. Right. But if you're going to buy it on a payment for order flow brokerage and it gets internalized, it's not really going to help us a whole lot. If he doesn't like what YouTubers talk about, he needs to start his own channel. Exactly. In fairness, SCV's dad has an amazing desk. Oh, I know who this is. I know who this is now. It's a distraction. Yeah, here we go. Just redeem my I own AMC NFT. There you go, Rhode Island. Let's see. All right, IWM, not really doing a whole lot now. We'll put SPY back up here a little bit, see where it's at in terms of like the little supply and demand zone. It's coming up to the top of it. SPY's up 1.42%. People were calling 460 today. It's possible. It's very possible that we get a little bit more. No more comments for you, foot spreader. Or text on Amy recently. Rewind it like 40 seconds. You can't comment ever again. I didn't comment on anybody. I didn't ban anybody. Collectively, we have billions, not at one time and not right now. Because if we did and we were seeing that buying volume come into the stock, we wouldn't be at 19. So here's the thing. People are saying buy shares, buy shares, buy shares. Yeah, essentially But I've shown you guys yesterday in the video and this morning how you can essentially lever up with the options and force the market maker to buy those shares and hedge. $160 on that $17 strike was going to basically put $1,300, a little bit more, of buying volume into the stock. Am I telling you to buy in the money options right now? No, I'm just saying that if you're trying to put buying volume into the stock, like, hold on, you're forcing the market maker to go out and buy shares. And you're kind of avoiding what, I don't know. It's a hard middle line that I have to ride between like, oh, we can't say what to do. Like it's weird over here. Do you think tech correction is done? Do you think more pain before it bounce back? I don't think I have the supply and demand zones drawn on QQQ. It was kind of messing with my head. But right now, SPY came down to its most recent supply and demand zone. It bounced right back out of it. So let's see what happens if we get back into this blue zone up here. If it breaks through it, we could have some real nice bullishness. But if it doesn't, we're just going to ping pong around in this range for a while. Oh my God. Somebody just said NFTs. SB mod chat. Check what I posted. VBIV. Ooh, there you go. No quote data. Oh, that's weird. Oh, I know why. A limit price 5. There's no liquidity on the chain. There's nobody trading it. M Creeks. That's why. This is funny. My class is talking about investing right now. This is awesome. You can describe the mechanics of the market without recommending an action. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Like that is how it would work. Like I'm like anybody asks about options, it's like the 145s are useless. The amount of shares that they have to buy at the 145 right now is like 100,000. At the 20, it's 1.5 million. So if you start seeing the pileups over there, check my DM. You got a DM for me to look at? Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, that's that he doesn't work there anymore. That dude, that Gary Gensler's brother doesn't work it there anymore, I don't think. Let's see. All right, SPY's coming down to test the 50 right now. If it tests this and rips, watch this level up here at the upper 459s. This could get interesting. If SPY comes down a little bit, though, watch out. Amy coming down a little bit. Biggie's trying to get a little bit of action here. A little bit of a bounce off the 50. I like to see that. Let's see. Under that, not the options. Oh, yeah. That could be a good one. VBIV. I mean, what's it doing right now? Oh, man, they're talking about crypto right now. Why can't we just talk about something else? This is a real estate class. Why are we talking about crypto? Let's see. Sometimes during the day, I randomly think to myself, what's MCrease doing right now? I might be watching too much STV lately. Nah, hit the like. Thank you, Jackstad. I appreciate that, buddy. All right. SPY coming down now, flickering down below the 50, but that's kind of what we saw last time over here. Did a little bit of a VWAP test. Jimmy selling off a little bit here, 108.75. VBIV of 8% right now. Decent volume. What's the float on this thing? Oh, wow. That is a big float over there. Let's see. Biggie, what are we looking at over here, people? Market going down. Nah, good. It could just find some support over here and then start bouncing up. Here we go. I want SPY to come back to VWAP. Me too. I'm not touching anything for a while. Haven't they jacked the options chain on VBIV yet? Oh, they haven't? Interesting. Ricky, thank you so much for the super. Can Lou get in trouble for the planned Friday buys? Yeah, you can. The thing is in my mind, that retail does not have enough organization and buying pressure to do it and execute something like that. Now, if you really wanted to be smart about it, you talk about the option chain, but then the price also doesn't make any sense because yesterday the max pain was at 21. Citadel makes the most money there. Now it's 22. So 21 doesn't really matter. And we need to break above the range of max pain. So we need 23, 24, or 25 to really make a difference. So I don't know. You guys have heard what I've said about it. I mean, I'm coming at you with data and like what I'm looking at. So I don't, there's nothing else I can do at that point. Let's see. AMC needs a bounce soon. Yeah. Don't market makers drop a specific number of contracts? No. If you want to buy an option, they have to sell it to you. Like if I go to buy a certain amount of contracts, they are going to sell it to me because their whole job is to provide liquidity in the market. Pelosi speaking, nah. But no. The SPY's coming right down to the 50. It's just hanging out. If it comes down to VWAP in the 100, that's fine. It could just do a test and come right back up. Pretty much you're saying no hope. That's not what I'm saying. It's not what I'm saying. I'm saying we need to get up enough today. Here's the other thing. We were talking about this before. Okay. So let's say we're trading at 19 at 3:30 tomorrow and everybody wants to buy at that time. Cool. It goes up $2. What percent of that? 10%. Okay. Then it goes to 21.50. That's more than a couple percent. You're going to get halted and they're going to halt you. So you're not going to be able to do it. Daniel, thank you so much for the super. Whenever you buy, they drop it 5% to see if you use a stop loss. They don't do that. But if you start to see, read what I wrote, not just the ticker. Yeah. I can't say the word, I don't think. The jabby thing. Like, they yell at me for that sometimes. Vaccine. Oh, no. Let's see. That's the thing. If you start to see a big rip, coordinated buys are useless. Yep. And you also just need the buying pressure, not in bursts, because if that buying pressure stops after, well, then there's nothing keeping them from just shorting it back down. People are just taking this thing, it needs to squeeze today. Not at all. I'm in it for the long haul. Clayton, attaboy. There we go. That's what we need out of everybody right here. I'm in it for the long haul. There we go. Bottom line is, what is the price of tacos next year? I don't know, man. They're just routing to the dark pool and execute a T2. Right. So if they're going to route it to the dark pool, internalize the order, front run it on you, then it's not tomorrow's big gamma squeeze potential. Not really anymore. We need it to be above 23, 24, and 25. That's where we need it in order to really start screwing with the market maker. 20, useless. 21, useless. 22, also useless right now, because that's where the max pain is. Unless, this is the thing, unless we start to see a massive influx of at the money, in the money call buying today that shifts the range lower. Then 21 and 22 could become useful. Other than that, if it stays the way it is right now, you need it 23, 24, 25 to even get a little boost. That's what you need right there. And that's data. That's realistic. That's not trust me, bro, on it. No. We've been going over this for weeks and exactly how it need how what we need to see. There is potential. We just need, what's up, Hayden? How you doing? So you're saying that it's not potential? Nice FUD. Matthew, that's not what it is at all. Look. After 20, cool. Great. But when you look at the actual chain and where the market makers are pinning it, this is, okay, back here, we're talking about 21 again. Just go watch my video from yesterday on what we need to see. It just, I don't know how to explain it any better than I already have. It's just people just, it's not clicking. I don't know if that's a problem with me trying to explain stuff or like people just being like, no, this person said it. That's what it is. I just don't get it. Like, I feel like I'm providing like the data to you and everybody's like, no, and I'm like, why? I don't get it, but we'll see it. Like at the end of the day, we're going to see tomorrow, if we close at 21, what happens. And like, max pain, it's a range. If you break out of the range, they're not hedging in the range. They hedge outside of the range. Cool. So outside of the range is when you see the buying pressure. So we need to see it outside of the range, and that's 23, 24, 25. Check SPY. Yeah, SPY's coming back up a little bit over here. Your explanation is good. Don't let them take up any more of your stream. Yeah, it's fine. At this point, you can do whatever you want on it. I've explained how it works, and like I cannot explain it anymore. Like it just, I'll keep doing it if people are genuinely curious, but like, come on, it's so like it doesn't make any logical sense. No, it's a great explanation. They just don't want to hear it, never watched it, or total shill. Okay, that's fair. We don't believe you because you never go to class. That's fair. That's fair. All right, Amy coming back down to the 200. Let's see if it gets a little bit of support over here. SPY's just hanging around the 50 right now. GME kind of hanging flat at 109.02. Biggie hanging right around its 50 as well. So let's see what happens over here. Wall Street does not play by the rules that we depend on. Yeah, that's why they're not hedging, and that's why the range is so important. $16 call expiring 128. Let's go. Attaboy, Andrew. Let's see. Next week, AMC and GME MOAS. I don't know, man. I don't know. You could get a little bit. Keep the data coming and the good humor flowing. I'll try. It's just frustrating. Like, it's frustrating because I get people want like the simple breakdown. They can't see, like they sometimes like they look at the data and they're like, I can't understand this. I don't want to learn this right now. And then they just go and are like, no. This is the simple way. And this is what this person said. And that's it, which is fine. It's fine that it's keeping you interested, but we can't, I want to make sure everybody knows what's going on and like why we're seeing what we're seeing, because you could all get your hopes up that 20 and 21 are going to be these wildly important numbers. And then nothing happens. Couldn't they just FTD? The thing about the FTDs is they're hot. Most likely they've hidden them and they've done their best to mask them on this specific option chain. So if they screw around with this one and they get screwed on it, well, then they're just like exponentially like crazy, like jumping up the amount of FTDs that they're going to have. They don't have to hedge with AMC, not if it's in that specific range that we've been talking about. But at some point when it breaks below, they're not going to be able to sell enough puts to counteract it because people are just going to be piling into the calls, and that's when they have to start buying. Let's see. What's Ortex with AMC? Thank you, guys. Let me take a little refresh over here. Borrowed shares, 826,000. Return shares, 125,000. 19.97% estimated short interest. The shorts are still out in full force. Is there any actual any evidence of millions or billions of synthetics, or just a way of justifying why we haven't squeezed yet? So, yeah. Sort of. There's two ways. The amount of failure to delivers that we've seen is insane. And if they're not closing those out and they're just parking them and shopping them around to those like FTD warehouses, then yes. The other thing is the amount of volume that you see and how Citadel, and not even just Citadel, but just because they're the biggest market maker, would have to provide liquidity to the market in those, in those giant run-up scenarios. You would have to see them start to naked short in order to provide the liquidity. That's how they got into trouble. That's where the synthetics come from. So it makes very logical sense. Step by step, market maker gets a lot of orders. They don't have the shares. They have to go out and buy them. They can't. So then they go in naked short to the market and then have to figure it out later. If they don't, that's where the FTDs come and the synthetics come from. And what was the volume on the day that AMC was up that crazy high amount? The 1.2 billion before they cut off the buy button. And it was crazier the days before. GMEs was really crazy. So there is that potential for it to be there. SPY looks heavy, looks ready to come back down to VWAP. I would think so too. It just kind of looks like it's kind of bending around. I mean, the MACD is kind of coming down here, but if it starts to curl below and rips back up, that would be pretty nice to see. AMC at the 786 on the daily. How close is it to it? Is it above or below? Oh boy. All right. Biggie above the 200 looking good. MACD cross. That could be a good sign coming up for Biggie in a little bit. Oh, Amy getting a little bit of a bid here. Here we go. Let's see. Yeah, so if you guys don't mind hitting that like button on the stream, it just helps out a whole lot with the algorithm. So thank you guys so much for those of you who do that. It's free. It helps me out a whole lot. Sorry for asking so much. It just helps. So here we go. Let's see. Hey, buddy, how are you? I'm doing good, Big T. Thoughts on DWAC puts after it goes live in February? It could really run off that. Is there a way for the shorts to slowly close position over time? If they did, you would see basically like a gamma squeeze effect. You would see slow backdrop of buying volume every single day, and you wouldn't see all these shares going out on loan and these crazy price movements to the downside. If they were doing that, you would see AMC slowly start to stair step its way up. So that's not what we're seeing right now. People were saying that like Citadel was closing their short. More rants. We're getting into if you buy AMC now, no explanation. We should all be doing bye. You're a great teacher. Kevin, appreciate that, buddy. Let's see. People shorts have to cover and are in the billions when they get. It could be. That's the thing. It could be. Most likely. There are more than there should be. Do we know how much? No. I think that there are more shares out there than there should be. I don't typically play Netflix. Oh, hold on. Netflix raised prices. Yeah, no, I don't really. I'm probably not going to play Netflix earnings. They're probably going to have a decrease in streaming revenue, but they increase prices. So that's kind of a hint at what they're going to be doing in their earnings because they missed. They're probably going to miss estimates. So Netflix might come down, but their guidance is going to be, yeah, we might have missed right now. But if we can continue at this range and get more people in with the prices, we could be good. So I don't know about all that one. Let's see. BBIG about to go. It might start to get above. Watch it at 424.50. Let's see. Okay, Boom Boom's incoming. That'd be great. You had a dream again, K-Bands. Interesting. Sends. Is it gone? Not too crazy right now. Hey, at least it's not the, what were they saying? Kiko, whatever the hell that stuff was earlier. That was crazy. Do we want 23 by the end of today or tomorrow? Okay. 23 would be good tomorrow. 23 would honestly be awesome tomorrow. 23 and 24. I mean, Max Payne's at 22. So as far up as we can get past Max Payne, that's a good thing. I don't know. Come on, Biggie. Research sends they have a new glucose monitor. Yeah, I know. It's the 90-day continuous glucose monitoring system that's already approved in Europe. I know, but it could already be priced in. That's the problem with it. They already announced that they were going to be most likely getting the approval. If they don't, or it comes out, it could already be priced in that it's like, all right, they got it. All right, cool. And let's see what the revenue is going to be like. I think I think they could be a really solid competitor to Dexcom. Let's see. Hayden and Pam. What's up, people? Amy was ripping when everyone yelled Kiko. Maybe we should buy it, try it again. Yo, the Kiko people, come in. Let's see here. Rich Greenfield is a big Netflix supporter since it goes against AMC. He's also a big supporter of his wife streaming platform. SPY moving up a little here. Max Payne is fine with me. $21 calls. Can you explain the naked and synthetic shares? Naked is when you sell shares short without a borrow. So it's basically like the prime broker saying, yeah, you can sell these shares short, but we don't actually have them. Synthetic is like creating a synthetic short position where you're not actually short the stock, but you have a position that is going to mimic as if you were short the stock. Let's see. They only came in because it was moving. It was moving down, wasn't it? Let's see. SPY trying to get above the 50 over here. Imagine people that bought at 20 today. What's that? What is that right now? 1888. I mean, people want to buy this thing. There's a lot of money sitting on the sideline. Sofi. I've been taking a look at Sofi. We were looking at it earlier today when it was breaking above 16. Yeah, it's back above 16 here. Had this nice little breakout. I mean, I was looking to flip the 1650s, but I was like, yeah, the premium's not great. It's a little jacked up, but let it go. Yeah, we could do some of that. What earnings you play in this season? What do you just get calls or buy actual shares? We can do the earnings. I have a special time where we can outline the earning strategy, but more on that later. Let's see. What are they doing over here? Oh, trends affecting development. I feel like I've already taken this class. This is hilarious. Let's see here. Buying the money call, says John. I mean, that would be pretty helpful to a lot of things going on in this market right now. All right, SoFi 1608, Amy hanging right around the 200, SPY trying to break above the 50. It's kind of slowing down on the SPY. The MACD is crossing right now on the 1 minute. You could be looking at something decent over here, but let's see. You sneak those let it goes in to throw me off. Yep. BBIG, did it go? Did it just get a little bit over here? Hold on. Oh, come on now. Biggie, do your thing here. Amy got to 20, then that big resistance knocked it down. Yep, just spot 5 AMC calls at 19. Dumb Marine Trader, attaboy. I mean, here's the thing. If you're going to be buying in the money calls, there is still a possibility that it expires worthless and you lose your money. They're not a guaranteed bet. That's the thing. They're not a guaranteed bet at all. I don't want people to think that. They're still risky. They're going to cost you a little bit more money. It's technically safer though. Like when you're thinking about, okay, what's more risky, buying the 145 or the one strike in the money? Well, the one strike in the money is typically going to be a safer bet that is going to make you money on expiration. So the odds are more in your favor. But again, the majority of options contracts do expire worthless on expiration. So let's see. Let's see. All right. So SPY popping up a little bit here. Let's see if everything's going to get a little bit of a jump. GME up 2%. Amy up 3.4. Still looking good. I want to see those 10% numbers again by the end of the day. Get that buying pressure back in here. That's what I want. Viva could end the pandemic. Can we just let it go until like the end of can we just like let it go for like 2 weeks and like have everybody move my classes online and then you can solve it? Can we do that? So then like they make the decision to go online and then they can't change it and I don't have to feel bad about going to class, not going to class. I hate when it does this. All right, Amy over here. Here we go. So get excited. VBIF. It's looking good, up 6.4% today. Amy's trying to get a little bit of a pop off the 200 here. Here we go. Let's see. Dance for me, YouTuber. That's funny. That's what the hedgies want too. It's the only reason the market is so low. Shoot, does that mean I'm a hedgie? SPY pop above the 50, not bad. Needs to make a new day high to really like confirm a nice little move here. And then you're going to be watching this little zone at the blue box up here, the blue range. You sing, we rip. I mean, I guess so. Man. Anyone being way out of the money calls on GME and AMC next week? You can do whatever you want with your money. 2 weeks more of the pandemic support. Hey, 2 weeks to slow the spread. Come on, we can do that. Just 2 weeks. Let's see here. GG needs to do an interview with C-Payne. What's he afraid of? I don't know, man. Can I check the Ortex data on IMAX? I can. I don't think it's gonna be that crazy. Actually, I want to see something today after this. IMAX 10% shorted, very low utilization, low cost to borrow. Let's see how Cinemark's doing today. Up 1.64%. Amy's up 3.6%. Ha! Screw you, Cinemark. If you don't sing, you don't love Amy. Just saying. I literally just saying. All right, SPY coming up here a little bit. Very kind of after the morning. It's kind of just like there were a bunch of waves, and now it's just like, clear water. Nothing really crazy going on right now. So let's see. Afraid unprepared questions? Yeah. Do you see AMC exceeding max pain by Friday? It can. It's just, will it do it by enough? Because we have seen days where Amy explodes on Fridays. That's what I would like to see. A real big move on Amy on Friday. But the thing is that in order for that big move to really help, we need to be higher. We need to be like above 20 today so we can get that move to actually get us into a decent level. But like right now, we would need like a 30% move from here in order to get above that max pain zone. So we need to see that buying pressure come back in. This was looking good. Then it got knocked right back down with here we go over here. They have on Amy today 826,000 shares that they borrowed, and short interest is at 19.94%. There's a lot of stuff going on with this. So I don't know. Let's see. The volume on AMC today, 27.16 million going into lunchtime. I mean, that's not bad. Like, that's decent buying pressure that we're seeing on Amy today. It looks like it could be starting to come back. Raise says AMC 30 soon. We need to be high. No. What does max pain really mean? It is max pain for technically retail investors. It's the price where the most amount of options expire on a weekly basis expires out of the money. So it benefits sellers who are institutions, market makers, hedge funds, and hurts options buyers who are most likely on a week-to-week basis, retail investors. Can we get an Ortex data on every stock in alphabetical order? Trey's eye patch? No. Dude, when's AMC's Q4 earnings call? It should be the first week of March. Anyone who want to buy some Amy with me? Let's see. Says Nathan. Can you do a 5-second discussion on why you use MA over EMA? It depends. The EMA is literally just for the crossovers on the 1348. So there's not a whole lot of rhyme or reason to it besides the trend. So when I look at the 50 on the SPY, you can see it on the 1 minute, respects it very well. Come up, test, new high. Test, didn't get it, comes back down to the 100. That's where so what I do with the SPY is that if I were getting calls around here, which I probably could have done this morning and crushed it, comes back up here, test the 50. All right, so now I'm waiting. Is it going to come back up or is it going to break down to the 100? Okay, cool. It starts to come up, makes a new high. That's typically what we see. And the same thing on the lower side too. Now it comes up a little bit further. Then it came down and test the 50. At that point, I'd be waiting. Okay, what's really going to happen? Comes down, test the 100, out. That's typically what I would do. Is there a community of AMC and GME shorts who discuss a strategy to get out of their positions? There probably is. Your daddy, thank you so much for the super. I appreciate that, man. New CNBC article this morning. Goldman says sell the movie theater stocks as blockbusterization of box office continues. They are scared. Goldman, okay. Here's the thing. So when you think about how naked short, Amy popping a little bit here. And when you think about how naked shorts are created, it's not the hedge funds, it's the prime brokers. Because we've gone over this many times. Everybody likes to say hedge funds bad, hedge funds bad, hedge funds bad. It's not really them. Yes, they are still the ones asking for the shares, but the bank should come up to them and be like, yeah, we don't have shares. So in the times where the stock is really going wild, Amy's popping up here to the 50. I like this. So what the prime brokers will do, and Goldman Sachs is the largest prime broker, they will say we have the shares and just let the trade go through and collect the money and have them pay them the cost to borrow. So the hedge funds are paying the cost to borrow. But if in the 2-day settlement period, Goldman doesn't get the shares or the prime broker doesn't get the shares, hold on, something's going on here. Then the hedge fund's still paying the cost to borrow, doesn't know that they have naked shorts, and Goldman didn't locate the shares and is still receiving something that doesn't exist. So now when Goldman comes out and is like, no, sell the movie theater stocks, it's like, you want it to go down so you can basically loan out more shares, make whatever money. The cost of borrow is not even that high. And it's a very, very weird thing. You see, we've seen that there used to be a joke that I used to hear about Goldman that would be like, anytime that Goldman downgrades something, wait a week and then buy it. Because what they're doing is they're downgrading it so the stock falls a little bit, then they are stepping in and buying it at a lower price. All of these institutions do that. The other thing is I heard this the other day in the chat where somebody was like, we think the politicians, we should see the politicians not screwing around. Their job is to help us. It isn't even to make money. What kind of nonsense do you think the people, maybe it was Team Io said this, what kind of nonsense do you think the people are doing whose job is to make money? They're messing around all day long with this stuff. Biggie's popping up a little bit here, looking decent. Amy, 1907, got back above 19. I like it. 109.67 on Jimmy, looking decent over here. Let's see. That is what is commonly referred to as a boom boom candle. Yeah, it's getting up there a little bit. Not as much as we would like to see. We could see a lot more out of this, but it's looking all right here. What a worthy war to fight. That corruption needs to end. Exactly. Exactly. Let's see here. Let's take a look at the option chain for today on AMC. We actually haven't done that yet. So we had 708,000 contracts out of the money on yesterday, and we went up, but we're up a little bit today. So if we still see around 700 out, holy shit. All right. So over here, we've got 56,000 calls in the money. We have 712,000 contracts out of the money. So that stepped up a little bit with the call contracts running in the money a little bit more. 145,000 puts, 272,000 out of the money. Keith, thank you so much for the super. I appreciate that, buddy. SOS, shares borrowed and shares on loan, please. I got you, man. So Amy's popping up a little bit here. 1915, looking decent. You can see it over here in the top right still. As we do this little Ortex update on SOS. Wasn't this like a weird crypto one too? Shares borrowed today, 500,000. Return shares, 164,000. Shares on loan, 24 million. Wow. Percentage of the free float on loan, 10%. Estimated short interest, 11%. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but nothing really does these days. Now I can't get a hedge fund bad out of my head. That should be one of the t-shirts. Did your professor say anything about the stream? No. They don't know. Nobody knows yet. I don't think I'm gonna tell them. Well, I'm just gonna. Yo, I'm back. What's up, STV? What's up, Aaron? How you doing, buddy? Let's see here. Let's see. Wow, you guys are killing it on the likes today. Jeez, thank you guys so much. Who said boom boom candle 7 minutes ago? Such a smart cookie. Not a hedge fund. That was you, my man. Let's go. I'd like to see 20 by lunch. That would be pretty sweet. Amy and Jimmy are married with how much they move together. I think they're cousins. But thank you so very much. SOS is a crypto blockchain play. Shorts are trying to murder the company. All right, cool. They'd never know if you wore a mask. That's true. Lunchtime boom incoming. That would be sweet, man. That would be sweet. Alrighty. No. All right, Jimmy at 109.75. This is looking all right here. The buyers are stepping back in a little bit here on Amy. Let's see if we're going to get a little bit of a pop. I would love to see it. Lunchtime pop. I'd love to see it. No class today. I'm in class right now. Whoever said they were married has never been married. That's funny. Married and cousins, a bit weird. No, I would said they were cousins. They weren't married. I think they're cousins or brother and sister. There's something like that. Let's see. AMC looks like a handle on a large cup. Golf? Huh? Head and shoulders on AMC. This could just be more of a massive cup. Let's see. Can you check Ortex on CENN? Yeah, I'll run that up really quickly. CENN. Let's see what we're looking at over here. I'm so hungry right now. This is nonsense. All right, 51% utilization, 0.72% shorted. Not really all that shorted. Amy, hold on now. What you doing here, buddy? You gonna get a little jumpy over here for us? If the married cousins are in CT, it would be oh my god, Mike V, wild boy over there. Unless you walked into the classroom and said, "What's up, guys? I'm very bored of MC update." You guys are funny. All right. Amy popping up a little bit here. 1917 up 4.64%. It looks like it wants to get a little jumpy over here, but let's see. Rogue push-ups if we hit 25 today. Rogue, okay. Where's Rogue at? I don't think he's in here, but we can get push-ups out of Rogue for 25. We get my ankles at 30. My trading view shows AMC price near 100. Is this a glitch? Yes, it's very much a glitch. Burrito at Moe's. I could get a Moe's bowl. I haven't gotten that in a while. Just don't really like it. I've been getting sandwiches from this spot. They're pretty good. Could be married cousins, siblings. All right, this is nonsense. You guys are crazy people over here. Can BBIG explode at any moment since they're shorting like crazy? I would say if it gets above 450, that would have a decent chance of getting up there. Any SCB classmates in here? I don't think so. I don't think so. The shoulders of the fill out, second shoulder hasn't filled out. Look for a huge cup formation. Yeah. I mean, it's an inverse head and shoulders. It could do it right here, like an inverse head and shoulders. It could set up an inverse. Moe's is overrated, 100%. Where's Lee in here? Lee, I will always choose Chipotle over Moe's because it's better. It's just what we have over here. I'll run 15 miles today if it is 25. That's pretty wild. All right, SPY coming down to the 100 right now. Oh, Biggie with a little pop here. Biggie with a little pop. Hold on now. Back in the middle of the range. Gonna fight it out with supply and demand over here. This is an interesting new pattern on Amy. Yeah, I know. It's kind of crazy. 2 stocks, 1 Gensler. That's funny. Let's see here. All right. So Amy Portillo's over Chipotle. I've never had Portillo's. So let's see. You are here. I mean, do you sit on Trey's lap? What? Literally in line at Chipotle. Thomas, here's what you get. You get brown rice, pinto beans, double chicken, peppers and onions, corn, sour cream, and guac. And cheese if you want. Medium salsa. That's what you do. That's what you do. Why are both my options up 30 up? What happened? Did Liquid IB ever reach out? Oh, I forgot about that again. I have to do the thing. I need somebody. I need like a. I'm not gonna say what I was gonna say. I need an assistant to remind me of things. I kind of have one, but like, not like just somebody who reminds me, like, hey, you should probably do this right now. I was like, oh yeah, I probably should do that. But let's see here. So many calories. Exactly. I'm joking, bro. Lap time. Solid Chipotle order, no peppers. Nah, always with the peppers. All right, Biggie looking like it wants to get a little jumpy here. So again, 450 is going to be big. 5's huge if it can get going. It's down about 26 cents. The buyers are stepping back in a little bit. Volume today, not so great. 46 million. I don't know. I think this one still has a little bit of room to go. But the play was to get in last week, get out Tuesday. Let's see here. Can you make a video on that Chipotle order and just like do the DD on like why it's the best? Sure, I can do that. You need an Ortex boy assistant? That's true. I do need an Ortex boy assistant. You need a ghostwriter I can send you to someone? All right. Oh, Biggie with some candles here. It's getting interesting here. All right, it's breaking into the middle of this range. The buyers are stepping back up on this thing. Interesting. I like they can't go to I don't know if I could just go to Chicago. Like I'd be like, oh, for Portillo's, just like fly out to Chicago. I don't have money like that. Let's see here. Let's see. VBIV. I know M. Crease have been talking about VBIV. Hold on. The big play. Biggie's coming back to life over here. Let's see. You need real ankles? Yeah. You need a Kanko washer. Yeah. See more butts. What's up, buddy? All right. Amy chilling right around the 50 right now. 19.06 right now. We got SPY moving down a little bit here. If it touches VWAP, I might and bounces, I might consider getting some calls on it going into the end of the day. But who knows? So let's see. There we go. BBIG. Keith, what's up, man? How you doing? Thank you so much for the super. Hey, SV, you should create an AMC collusion tech template. I am buying blank shares at blank PM on the 21st to make it easier for the DOJ. Yeah, exactly. You guys want to come in there and do that? By all means, do what you want to do. I'm not in support of coordinated buying. If you want to buy, go for it. But stop trying to get people to do it with you. You're giving financial advice to others. Like, I don't know. There's not much I can tell you. Don't want Biggie to go fast, though. Don't want it to halt. I don't think it's going to. I don't think it's got the buyers on it right now to halt like that. It's not. It's going slow right now. I like it. 430. I mean, 450 is going to be big if it can get above there. What up, Vix? What's up, man? How you doing? SVE just said by all memes. I did not say that. Come to Chicago for the food. Stay because okay. Let's see here. Yeah. So if you guys don't mind hitting that like button on the stream, you guys are, oh my God, you guys crushed it today. Jeez. You guys are going wild. Thank you guys so much. I must have sort of done something right, maybe. All right, here we go. BBIG crossed the 5. Interesting. All right. Biggie looking good over here. I kind of like it. VBIV is not a chase, is a strong buy. Yeah, I know. They got some news, I think, on it. So let's see what happens with that one. BBIG is at 433 right now, looking all right. Amy at 1906, up 4% right now. Not bad. We need more, though. That's the thing. We need more. At least 20, good. But again, for a real nice move to have like some fun on it, you're going to need 23, 24, 25. That's what you need to see a nice move in terms of like options hedging and potentially danger zone shorts. SV is hungry, get some sushi. Dude, I could get a sushi bowl. I might do that. They're expensive though. It's like $15 for like what I order. So like I don't really want to do that very much. Like $15 for a sushi bowl, dude. That's craziness. If they drop Tide news after hours, it's game over. Yeah, I mean Friday after hours they could do it. I don't know why. I don't. SoFi is just a 2x VBIB. It's 3x. There you go. Michelle Pokeball. Yeah, sushi bowls are the best. Oh, Biggie coming up. I like it. I like it. Moas for sushi. Is that an inverted head and shoulders forming on AMC? Like I said, that's what I was saying. Oh, you said head and shoulders before. I think I was like, yeah, I don't see the head, like the head and shoulders. But inverted, yes. We could just also have it just be a little cup and handle too. Let's see here. Moas for sushi. Yeah. Nothing too good. Wow. Here comes Biggie back to life. Let's see. We did see it test the lower end of this, the upper end of this range yesterday, right towards at the close. It started going on a nice run, got rejected, then ripped in the after hours. If we can see a breakout of this range in the intraday today, that would be pretty sweet to see. So 441 is the high, 450 is big in terms of the options. So let's see what happens over there. But Vix, you made over 15 bucks in super chat. Don't deprive yourself. Yeah, but okay. So if I had to, if I had to go off of what the money I would make today on the stream, I would not eat until next February. Not next February, the end of February. That's how it works. 3-minute MACD on what? Robbie? Manuel, stop. 21's kind of useless. Can you filter out the number 21 in chat? I wish, man. I really wish. It's just people are like, yes, cool, price go up, 21 would be great, but you're not looking into what we actually need. I mean, I could do it again. Do the rant again. Let's see here. Was the run this morning to get us to max pain? Nah, max pain right now is at 22. I've been calling cup and handle on BBIG on the 5-minute 30 minutes ago. Cup, handle, whoop. Oh, whoa, look at this little candle over here. Shorts are coming back. Short of the AMC 3-minute. All right, cool. On the MACD you were looking at? It's crossed over here. That's not bad. I like that. I mean, it's been crossing. It's been decent on the 1-minute for a while, but let's see. This could be a little cup and handle, right? Like a tiny one. If he gets us back up, we're at 1914 on Amy right now. Biggie, I mean, the shorts are coming in on this thing. Oh, Jimmy's getting a little action here. 110.34 up 3.5%. Amy's up 4.3%. Looking decent over here, everybody. 2101 is as useless as 21. Let's see here. Amy, come on. Biggie, do your thing. Daniel, thank you so much for the super. More entertaining than Disney Plus. Sushi on me. Get the likes up. Daniel, thank you, man. I appreciate that. You know what? I will go get a sushi bowl today now. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. 2102, equally as useless. You need it to finish well above. So I say 20. Well, now the max pain's at 22. So 21 is now kind of irrelevant. So you really need like 23, 24, 25 to really start to be like pressure on them. Let's see. We want 21,000 then? Yeah. Can you give me an idea how much money you earn when you go live with 5,000 people watching? I don't, what do you call it? I don't have 5,000 people watching, and it varies on the day. It depends. It all depends. Looks like they bought another 200,000 shares. What? I see 882,000 still. 21 Savage instead. Yeah, exactly. Everybody was just like, I'm going to act like, oh, spy pop. 21, who cares? Let me know when we hit 121.01. There we go. And you can see it. You literally can just see it at the top. 21 makes our portfolio better, but we need 23 plus to help us move the options. Yes, 100%. Okay, new collusion target 24. Thank you, STV. No. Stop. No. None of that nonsense. Stop it. If it's 21,000, all I know is it'll be a lot. That's funny. 21 degrees tomorrow. Yeah. Let's see here. Biggie moving back up a little bit here. Can I check VBIV or text? DM Ohio at 176. I retire with 8 million. There you go, buddy. I know DM Ohio is crushing it over here. If it goes to 120, what did you say? 120, 176. All right, VBIV or text really quickly over here. We got 38% utilization, 9% short interest, low cost to borrow. So it's not really a short squeeze play. More like a news driven catalyst with like a biotech. So those are going to be volatile. Bought 350 shares today. Morton, there you go. Let's see. Do I get paid by YouTube for streaming views? Yes. Way less than videos though. Streaming views are a lot. Like it's basically, well, since its finance is higher than like other channels would be, but it's like comparatively to a video, it's way lower. Let's see. Blackjack 21. All right. I guess so. All right. 1913 on AMC. If Relly hits 9, it could roll. Interesting. Can I sell my BBIG call on the day of expiration, which is tomorrow, new to calls? You can. If it doesn't run close to that or into the money, it's going to be worthless, and it's almost not worth. It'll be worth like $5 if it doesn't run. I mean, you can sell it on expiration. Let's see. What's the ratio compared to videos and to the videos AdSense? Less than half. No ads on streams? Sometimes there are. I don't know. I don't know what it is. It's like, I don't know. It's way lower than videos, though. Ridiculous cut? Yeah, 55%. Vic, thanks for the super. I appreciate that, man. Think Sens will make a comeback? Oh, it easily could. Easily could. Oh, Biggie. Come on now. Come on now. All right. This class is like, I just want to leave. Sofi's killing it today. Is Sofi still going? Interesting. Hold on now. Sofi, wow, approaching previous day highs. Okay, so it's doing these 50 tests. If it makes a new day high over here, watch out above. The 50 will bend back up, and that could be really solid. SPY coming down a little bit. Amy's just kind of trapped between the 50 and the VWAP, like 1912, still up 4.34%. Good, but we need more. We need more buying pressure. 93,000 contracts at 5 at Biggie. I know. That's what I was saying the last couple of days. I was like, look at the volume on these contracts. Like, if it stays above there, people are just going to start running these contracts. Now, they could do it with the 4s and the 450 day. It's very possible that they're going to be doing that. So 434 right now and Biggie down. Yeah, it's looking all right if it can get out of this range right here. Like, it needs to break this to really get going. Never super chatted before, seeing how it worked. Thank you, man. You guys don't have to do that if you don't want to, but special appreciation for you guys that do. Helps out a lot. Thank you guys. So let's see here. Amy, just kind of hanging out. 1910, glitching? I'm not glitching. No, you're wrong. How do options count toward total daily volume? Each traded contract owns. No. Options don't put. Ooh, Amy, little red candle. Options don't feed into stock volume at all. It's just volume on the option chain. It's a derivative. So it's like. I don't know how to explain it with a metaphor. I'll think of one. Let's see here. It's not about 21. Lou wants to see if the buying pressure reflects on the chart. Everyone buying does not reflect on the chart. Then we know the hedge fund's manipulating the price. It doesn't matter. There's too many people to judge it on. There's too many people that you would have in here that would be like, you don't know what people are actually buying. Like, everybody's been saying they've been buying, but have they? I don't know. Like, you'd have to have like legit screenshots of what people are buying and what it should have done to the price. Other than that, there's no way to determine. So that's dangerous. If you see a big red day tomorrow and he comes out and says like everyone's buying, and he's like, nope, they're manipulating it, blah, blah, blah. You're like, hold on now. That doesn't mean anything. We've been seeing that every single day. So it's a weird thing that we got going on here. I don't know what's going to happen, but it could be very interesting. BBIG just crossed at 1348 on the 5-minute. Ho, 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 ho. Trace, the tone of your voice makes me want to sell AMC to buy AMC. What? Yeah, coordinated buying. I think it's silly. I think it's very silly. Let's see. Yeah, he was also saying don't buy. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. You just gotta look at it logically, and if you want to buy, it's figure it out. It's like you gotta do what's best for your own personal situation, honestly. Let's see. One in the money put option equals 100 selling volume. Not really. It can if they're hedging it. SoFi waking up. Interesting. Hold on now. SoFi getting up there again. New day high. Yep, 1641. That thing is pumping over here. All right, SPY trying to get a little bit of a move here. Amy coming back, 1915. All righty, let's see. Do you believe it'll be another year before it squeezes? Oh, I have no idea when it's going to squeeze. It could take as long as it's going to. It's taken this long. I was saying in last June that it could take a while to go. And everybody was yelling at me. They were like, no, it's not your shield. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, it just could take a while to play out. Like, that's what we're looking at. We need the company to do a lot of things. We need to really put the pressure on the shorts, and it could take a lot of time to play out. Plus, we get the big potential for option. Here's the other thing. I think people have learned the lesson with the January options chain. When the March monthly comes out, I'm hoping that people are going to be smarter with it. So the quarterlies are big. The monthlies are also big. But the quarterlies are when we really see a little bit of gamma potential. Biggie about to go again? Hold on now. Hold on, Biggie. What do we got going on over here with you? Yeah, it might be it's flagging a little bit over here, but let's see. So what he meant was you should have sold high and played all these other stock plays. Trey's eye patch? No, you can do whatever you want. Tesla took years to squeeze. Yep. Shill, scammer, fig Pico. No, that's Chan Chan. Chan Chan would do that. Sent you a DM that stays between us, says not a hedge fund. That's fair. I don't think they're gonna do that though, because they would yeah. So the thing is the market maker. When you think about Max Payne, they do want it there, but in terms of the shorts, like they would be perfectly fine with having it lower. They just don't want it above. Let's see. So now it's March. Trey's eye patch. What are you doing in here? You're not like. Are you expecting like squeeze tomorrow out of me every single day? Like, oh, next 5 minutes, I think it's gonna squeeze and it'll go. No, I'm being realistic on what we've seen in the past on like options and what actually happened. Like, I don't get it. What do you want me to say? It's gonna squeeze next week? Is that gonna make you feel better? Like, that's not gonna help anybody. Like, I could tell you right now, I think there's a 90% possibility that we squeeze next week. You might feel, oh my God, Vic said this, but it doesn't matter because like it's gonna do what it's gonna do anyway. So who knows when it's gonna go? Nobody knows. We look at what we have on the chart and in the data and what we could see. Okay, this could happen, da, 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 and that's what we do. Make educated guesses on what we look at. For me, every single time we've had a big move is always had a nasty options chain. Every single time. You heard it here first. Next week squeeze. All right. All right. Nonsense over there, people. Nonsense. All right, everybody. So it is 12. That is going to wrap up the morning stream. We're going to be back on at 1:15 Eastern. So if you guys want to come back and hang out with me, you're more than welcome to. Hopefully we get some boom boom candles by then. And on your way out, guys, if you guys don't mind hitting that like button on the stream, it just helps out a whole lot with the algorithm. So thank you guys for doing that today. Super supportive. Thank you guys. You guys are crushing it. So I'm going to pop over to TMI stream really quickly. I will basically race you there. So if I don't see all of you dropping ankles in the chat when I come over, I'm going to be a little bit upset. But also, guys, again, if you just don't mind hitting that button on the way out, I'll see you guys later. Up 4.31% right now. Come on, let's get some more buying pressure in here. I'm not saying to go do it, but hopefully that's what we see. Later, alligators. Peace.